Hello. Oh, once again, every game I set up, the chat does not pull through correctly initially, so no one can hear you just yet.
No, I've not done a recap.
Unlikely. Speak again?
So, last session.
Excellent. And I'll pick up
Mag-
our game input. There we go. Need to start testing that sooner on session days. Hello, everyone. It is time for another session of Bookbusters. Misadventures in Candlekeep. We do not have knock for all of this session, possibly at all. We're waiting to be updated. You may remember if you watched the last one, we picked up in the middle of combat. So I have adjusted that encounter accordingly on the fly. Who wants to remind me what happened last time?
I can do it.
Excellent.
So, previously we picked up right in the middle of an encounter. We had been following the trail of someone who had stolen Placeholder the Baby Griffin from Candlekeep, and it led us to woods in the east of Candlekeep. And the one clue we had, or the two clues, was a small pearl with a little pin in it, like the kind you put in your clothes, and a grappling hook. And as we followed this trail, we found a person with a bunch of pearls in her hair. A sea elf or water genasi, one of the two, blue skin, pointy ears, and
Wow.
she had trapped a small red panda in a little snare and looked like she was going in for the kill. We asked her, "What have you done as placeholder?" And she's like, "I'll hold a place for you in the grave," and proceed to get into a fight. She had a spellhound that disrupted the magic, which was very problematic considering everyone here is a caster. And eventually we managed to kill the spellhound and knock out the trapper. Turns out the red panda she had is actually a talking person from the Feywild named Afulgans, who spoke with a very distinct accent that one might remember from hit films such as Red October.
3 pings, Mr. Vasily.
Yes. And this trapper, whose name is Odani, was working for the Wretched, led by Elgos Rivertrim. They are a selection of goblins and some hired help like Odani who are capturing rare animals such as griffins or creatures from the Feywild to chop them up and sell their parts on the black market for a variety of buyers. So, it's not great, not very good. And with our foe Aldani all unconscious and tied up, Afulkins was all pro, let's kill Odani. And so was Precious. Everyone else was significantly less gung-ho about killing an unconscious, unarmed, tied-up prisoner. But that is a different in morals. Eventually we settled on leaving her tied up to a tree with a note to the people back at Candlekeep who may or may not be following us, saying, "Hey, here's who this is, here's what she did. Put her in prison, we're going to go save Placeholder." That night, we continued our journey eastwards, and Afulgans and Precious had a nice little heart-to-heart at night before Afulgans opened a portal to return to the Feywild at midnight. If you'd like to fill in what Precious said, Jija, feel free.
No, all good.
Oh, okay. Anyway, Afulgans, bit of a tough guy, which is funny considering he's a tiny little panda, but either way.
CR18.
Nice. I would honestly believe it. I've seen some weirder stat blocks, like one of the frog from the Tome of Peace, which was like CR22.
Oh, yeah,
Anyway.
That's weird.
Anyway, we eventually tracked the Wretched to their small hiding cave, which is near a river hideout. We see 3 entrances: the quote-unquote front door, a lookout point on a small cliff, and a river entrance. Valley and Tim decide to scope out the cliffside entrance. Valley is made invisible courtesy of Precious, and Tim makes himself invisible, while Precious and Riley go into the front door, disguising themselves as O'Donnell and a goblin respectively. However, things go sideways because there is a Grick guard, which normally stands down from keywords. We may have made a itsy-bitsy, tiny-whiny, totally avoidable mistake by forgetting to interrogate the prisoner we had. But anyway, to make a long story short, concentration dropped, and it's now cowbunga time. Grick's dead, and soon a lot of other people will also be dead. Hopefully not us, as the goblins are coming for us.
Okay, thank you very much. So we are going straight into combat, if everyone is ready.
Yes.
So not ready. So not ready.
Will I ever be ready?
Valley's currently invisible, and Precious was going to try and talk them down, but then we decide, nah. It's blood.
Yeah, I think Precious didn't see there was a goblin around the corner watching their every move. So.
Ooh, does the lighting look different? I like it.
Supposed to just see 5 feet?
Yes, so to reflect the fact that you are now in the dark, in the cavern, I have basically plunged it into nighttime. So those of you who do not have dark vision can see 5 feet in front of you. And even that's being generous. So light sources should be considered. Is music playing for any of you? Because it's not for me.
It is.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Okay, this seems to happen occasionally. I will stop and attempt to restart it. If it doesn't play, I just need to reload the scene, or none of the viewers will get it. So scene's just quickly reloading. And the music should begin. There we go. Right. Top of a round. Round 4 of combat is a goblin.
Yeah.
You see Varley rushing forward. A goblin who is holding a pulls from his belt a blue flask that swirls like it's full of ice. And he moves to throw it for a second, but you see his eyes dart to Precious. Remind me, the token, Precious is still disguised, isn't she?
Yes.
Precious is disguised as O'Donnell and Valley's invisible, so.
Then, seeing the wounds on O'Donnell and the fact that the Grick is lying dead behind her, is going to assume some sort of foul play. Does not throw its jar. It instead pulls out a blowgun. And it's going to attempt to go. Misses. A dart hits the wall next to you. It is then going to use bonus action hide.
In her best Udani's voice, she's going to say, "Hey, cut that out!"
Riley, it's you.
Okay, I would like to use my energy manipulation feature from my discipline to produce a light. This is an action.
Okay, tell me about the light. Is it from you? Is it?
It goes from my hand like a little bowl of white light, and casts and just hangs in the air. And it's 30 feet of bright light and 30 feet of dim light.
Ooh, okay. 1 second.
And it lasts for a minute.
Okay, give me one moment. And is it just going to follow you?
Yes.
What colour is it?
White.
Okay, we're going to go with yellow. The closest I've got.
All right. All right.
So-
Fair enough.
And you're saying it is 60 and 30.
30 and 30.
Yeah, well, it's a 60 dim. It's bright 30 and a further.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So cool.
That appears next to you. What else from Riley?
I'm probably going to move here.
Does the light stay there, or does it follow you along? Does the spell specify?
No, it doesn't. So I'd have it follow me.
Okay. I'll put on behind you. So, people can pass through this light spell, just so you know.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
anything else from Riley?
No, that's it.
Vali, it's you.
All right. With a 16 of passive perception, do I seem to see the goblin anywhere?
You see, with a 16, a goblin there through the crack. But whenever the light pulses out from the spell, you just see a patch of green skin between the rocks.
Okay. Okay. Bali's going to look to the others and say, should we keep going or should we fall back?
I would say you know
not-
Tim is in there. I'm not going to control Tim in combat, but you know that Tim is in went ahead of you, invisible.
Our cover is blown. We need to get it done.
How bunker it is. Valley is going to draw their sword. Can they squeeze through this gap?
No.
Okay. Noted. Let's see. Valley is going to... They last saw the goblin right around here. Let's try something a bit fun.
Okay.
Alright. They are going to move up here. And... Oh, they see one goblin. Still invisible. They are going to move here. Right up here. And they are going to make their first attack with the longsword against this goblin here.
Okay.
And that's going to be at advantage because they're invisible.
Yep. Oh, easily hits.
With two hands, Valley's going to swing the sword down on the goblin for 12 damage.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
And
You
then
see,
they are...
you're going for more.
Are they dead?
No, they are not looking good at all. The bow falls from their hands and we start looking around wildly.
And with that, Valley, I believe, loses invisibility.
Yes, I'll remove it from you. Oh,
And-
good. Cool, thank you.
They're going
And
to
around you, you hear a number of get him!
And they are going to swing a second time. Not advantage,
Oh, it doesn't matter.
for another versatile blow.
Till now you kill them.
Valley is just going to run, and out of nowhere, they appear from the shadows and swing their sword twice to the goblin as ice creeps along the blade, and as the goblin falls to the ground dead, they're almost a bit surprised by what they've done. And then they are going to go back here and then try and get behind this crate here to provide a bit of cover.
Okay. Is that all from you?
That's all from me right now.
Thank you, Varley. So, meanwhile... things happen.
Things happen.
This little menacing one wielding a cleaver comes up and tries to swing around the corner. It will have -2 because you're partial cover. This horrible little machete gets swung around, and we're going to try and go for volley.
With partial cover, that will bring my AC to 19.
I've already minus 2'd it down on my roll.
Ah, gotcha. Never mind.
So it hits. Digs in, and then he's going to take bonus action, disengage. One darts out with a bow, takes aim at Odani. And he's going to fire the bow. A quick. Does 21 hit?
Ooh.
21 hits, fires, and already it's. You see, as the first arrow's loose, it's already drawing another one, and it fires a second arrow at Precious. This one also hits.
Precious is not looking good. Oh no.
And he's got a bonus action, disengage. Many goblins are coming charging up here. You another one run down the corridor. Precious, it's you. Tim, you're not next, you're not here.
Okay, that changes a bit what Precious is going to do. So, I guess the only one with this is Riley, where the arrow hits, blood pours out all over her hair. And Riley, you see bits of Precious's braid disheveled, turns black. And as it falls down, it kind of doesn't actually fall, but hovers, and it fires towards this goblin over here as she casts her version of Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast! Yeah.
That will drop your... Oh, no, it doesn't drop your disguise, no. It hits.
Eee. So that's the first ray. Nice.
That
And
goblin
then-
looks absolutely shook. It near enough
Do I need
falls onto
to-
its backside and then drags itself back up. Do you need to what?
Do I need to roll it again? It's because it's 2 rays, because I'm level 5.
I believe that's accounted for with damage. Let's have a look. Damage 1d4. No, it's just rolled. So yeah, just basically cast it again, but choose to not have it use a consumer slot.
Oh, it doesn't. It's a cantrip.
Oh yeah, of course.
I just thought maybe Foundry would kind of
Attack at no. Well, that and magic missiles and things doesn't. You do it advantageous, just to. Okay, and then just damage again. That goblin is obliterated. You see a number of
then
cries
she's
of
going-
rats! Run! Kill him!
She's gonna turn into here, find a bit of cover. I can't really see very well because of the rock, but I think I should be able to get here.
That's the point.
And she is going to take the little bottle that she prepared this morning. She's going to gulp it down. And as she does, don't know how to do this. Do you want me to just roll it's a D8, isn't it? Your wounds?
Is it cure wounds or a healing potion?
No, it's the Vile Elixir. You put 1 spell in it.
Oh yeah,
Spell
of
point.
course, yeah.
So I'll.
If you have
roll
cure
that.
wounds in your spells, just cast it on yourself and choose not to tick off a spell slot. Okay, Riley, you're soon.
Sorry, I'm so slow. Consume spell slot. No. Cast spell, and then I'll figure everything else out.
Remember, be sure to be targeting yourself. So while you're doing that, Tim is not here. Well, in fact, was there anything else you're going to do after that?
No, I'm just gonna try to find. Just gonna go down here.
I don't think you were targeting yourself, so it hasn't applied to yourself. So I've given you 6 HP, taking you up to 10.
Thank you.
Okay, top of a round. This one comes running round the corner. You see another vial on its belt, Varley, but instead it leaps forward towards you, gnashing away. Ah, come here!
I can take it.
Misses. Near enough face plants into the crate. Then it goes, ah! Get away! And it's going to try and run. It will bonus action disengage. But it's movement. Oh, only lets it get to there. You can still see it's just around the corner from you.
Oh,
Riley.
tragique.
Riley, it's you.
Precious, do you need some help?
I'm okay. I'm a bit hurt, but
I see you. Okay. I will cast Cure Wounds on Precious.
Okay, remember to target him? You are. Good.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And everything helps. Everything helps.
And as a bonus action, I'm casting also Enhancing Surge. And you gain 1d6 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
So I will roll that. And the next time you deal damage, you deal plus...
You deal what, sorry?
plus 6?
the next time you deal damage, you deal plus 1d6 additional damage.
Nice.
Amazing. She definitely looks much better to that. Much better.
Yeah, the crying getting more intense in the cavern. They've come for the mushroom hats! Kill them!
And that's it.
Okay, Volley.
Alright.
Oh,
Valley's going
Volley,
to
it's you.
step out of cover. And let's see.
As you do, a single arrow is fired at you from the dark. But goes wide. Okay, that was a held action, sorry. Continue.
Valley just leans back, Matrix style, balancing themselves with the sword as the arrow flies over their head, and they are going to step forward. And they are going to do one attack.
No, it wasn't me! It wasn't me!
You're trying to attack innocent creatures. And they're going to go with longsword 1.
Ah! You ruined the day! That's how you kill it.
Valley just almost falls forward out of their lean, rolls into a slash, and swings upwards right across the goblin's chest. And then they're going to go over here, and swing at this goblin.
No! I was just look out!
I'm not targeting them. There we go. Longsword.
No!
Versatile.
You can all hear these cries, Varley and Precious. You're just hearing this massacre. Can we kill this one?
Valley comes out of their roll and swings the sword again, and almost doesn't even realize what they're doing as the goblin falls down to the ground. And then they're going to... Can I jump over this crate here, or this barrel?
I will allow it with your cool monkness.
They're going to jump over it and get behind this goblin, and they are going to do an unarmed strike as a bonus action as they push off the wall and just give the goblin a kick in the face as they fly past. Oops, I need to target this one. I'm remembering the target at last.
Remember, you can alt-click the target with modules.
Nice.
Hits.
I was just doing the double right click.
Yeah.
And
You
kick the
force
goblin
it
around
back
the
into barrels, but it is not. It is not killed. Why? Why you come here?
You took placeholder.
What?
And that's their turn.
Okay. Riley.
Me?
Oh,
Oh no.
you just feel in your back from outside the entrance. An arrow take you deep between the shoulder blades. Followed by another shot. Oh, yin and yang, which goes flying. What are you concentrating on?
Probably alter self.
Okay.
So the disguise.
Yeah. Right here! Right here! The one that was attacking you, over you face planted into barrels, Varley, is going to nimble escape. Elgas! 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 Precious, it's you.
Okay. Step out. Can't see anything. Towards the light. She still can't see anything, or oh no, I can see this guy.
Yes.
Yes, I can. Eldritch blast him. More blackened hair falls and flies towards him.
I'm
So you
wondering
want
what,
it with advantage,
what
right?
is the effect of you looking like O'Darney but using the hair hidden within the illusion?
Interesting. So she has sort of black hair.
It would look like
Maybe,
tentacles.
to be honest-
It would look like tentacles coming out of O'Darney's head, I guess.
Kinda like flying sort of
Yeah.
tentacles that just cut deeply. So I'm gonna roll that at advantage. So it rolls 2. So I can't remember what the other. I don't know what it was. 6 and. Was that helpful?
We'll find out when you click damage. You've hit it, but you haven't applied the damage to it yet.
No, I know, but it says you must roll the attack before rolling damage.
I think you tried to roll it twice. Okay, if I click damage, then.
Yep.
And
That's
then plus
weird.
d6 from Riley's thing.
Yeah.
Yes, plus 6. And I don't know if the other one hit.
Okay,
'Cause I
you evaporate it.
Gonna step back and sort of give Bali bardic inspiration.
Can you see? Do you have to be able to see him?
Sorry?
Do you have to be able to see? Do you say Varley or Riley?
Sorry, Riley.
Oh, okay.
God, my internet is really terrible. I can barely hear you guys. But I'll...
So what? You're casting bardic inspiration on Riley.
That's right. There you go. And that's the... she's gonna step here.
Okay. Tim is not here, so top of the round. Riley, what are you doing?
I am moving. If you could move the lights with me, because I can't see.
Done. Wherever you move to, I'll move it to one tile behind you.
4, 5, let's say. Okay. Corpses. I see corpses.
You see one running
yeah, I
goblin
see.
to the south.
All right. So I will blast him with my mind.
With mind bullets!
Spending, let's say, 2 side points to amplify it.
You're amplifying.
Yeah. And it's going to be, he's going to combust in flames.
Jeez, that's so much overkill.
Oh,
You've seen how little health these have, right? Don't click damage, because it applied to Precious. But the goblin, tell me how you just tell me what happens to this goblin, because you have killed it with almost double its remaining HP.
Oh wow! He just bursts in flames and then it just goes out, and it's just ash. Like
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it is destroyed. Anything else from you?
no, that will be it.
Okay. Vali.
I heard a scream from outside. Is Precious okay?
Yeah. He's a little hurt, but yeah, I think so.
I'm fine!
Valley's going to spend the remaining 25 feet of their movement to get there. And they don't see any goblin out here. They are going to draw a dart and ready an attack.
Okay. Anything else from you? Right. You just have a moment's head start, Varley, that you see the front of a bow and a couple of little green hands peeking around the corner. Bow raised, ready to fire at you, but you're waiting for it and you get the shot off first.
They're going to throw the dart right at the goblin. Ooh. Whoa, that's a big.
It is.
The damage is small.
Just falls, topples backwards. Hey, come on! Just before it just gets snuffed out. You absolutely solid snaked it.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but the goblins keep hearing me because of...
We will leave combat there. Tim is overwhelmed and exhausted from the experience and resolves to make the most of his invisibility spell and stay sat in the air. He moves through to the Grick cave and just sits there to recuperate for a while. And other justifiable reasons to not be here.
That's so Tim.
That is so Raven.
It's like Nox right here.
We need to find placeholder.
Valley takes a deep breath and looks down at their hand and the sword where the blood is starting to freeze, and then looks back at the cave.
Which is filled with at least 5 dead goblins.
Oh, that was a lot.
Several of whom begged for their lives, I will add.
Precious comes behind Valley and puts her hand on their shoulder. Valley, you saved our lives.
I don't really know what came over me. It just sort of in the moment, you know. I saw them pointing the arrows and the cleavers, and then I heard you scream and I scream, and I just sort of went for it. And their hands are shaking a bit.
Precious takes their hands to Precious' arm and says, "You've got to hold it together, Valley. It's not over yet.
Yeah.
And we need you."
And we need to find a placeholder.
Yes.
And they just run their hands through their hair. Oh. I forgot to brush my hair. That's it. Just looking different. Valley looks no different,
We are
except for the
right.
fact that their one-works token is now here.
Just, there we go.
Precious is going to do a search to see if there's anything of value, mostly any healing potions would be great. This guy down there was holding a potion. It was probably like a fire grenade, but yeah, if it looks interesting, she's going to look at it.
It is a dark blue-green, sort of almost crystalline, swirling, shimmering vial. It is not immediately apparent what it is.
Hold on, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to see if I can listen to what's behind that door. Down there. I'm just gonna peek around the corner.
At this point, Varley, you start to hear like the chittering of animals down the corridor. A bit of a quiet cacophony, just loads of contrasting, overlapping sounds. And I would give to you actually, sorry, Varley, that all of this is not a doorway; it is thin bars in the wall, with a door down here.
Ah. Hold on 1 second. I'm just gonna take a look ahead, and they are going to move forward as quietly as they can, pressing themselves up against the wall, low to the ground.
From even this point, I would give you it through the bars. You see at least 6 or 7 very small or juvenile creatures, different species. You see one that looks like some sort of panther cub, except for the 2 tentacles come from its back. You see a very small, fluffy, misleadingly cute, what is clearly a baby owlbear. You see a strange floating creature made of eyes with a pacifier in its mouth. There are a number of recognisably juvenile or hatchling magical creatures in here. What there is not is placeholder.
A baby beholder?
And they just, yeah, which I know isn't really... that's not how the law works, but...
Oh, I love it.
It is now.
Yeah. So, for how long, Riley, did your light spell last? 1 minute, did you say?
1 minute, yes.
By this point.
Oh no.
Is this something you have the resources to just keep repeating casting? Or does it tap into something?
Well, it's an action.
But like a cantrip?
I lost it.
Yeah, because basically, if it's something you can just keep repeating, I'll just keep the light up. But if it's like using from some psionic resource...
No, it's not. If I was casting multiple effects, then yeah.
Cool.
But...
Okay, so we just have it drifting along, unless we're in combat. If we get into combat, it'll go out and you'll need to actually spend an action recasting it.
Yeah, okay.
Bali is going to lean up against the bars and look into that small cavern to try and see if placeholders there, but just out of their sight. Presumably nothing.
Sorry, say that again?
Vali's just going to lean up against the bars and see if like placeholder is actually in there or just out of their sight.
They are not.
Okay. Okay, so this is definitely the place. And oh, Valley looks cool overlaid with the skull icon. Nice. Wait, I don't want to die. And they're going to look down this corridor, just taking a peek.
There must be more of those cells. Or...
Should we just...
Is that better on the light effect, by the way?
Yes, thank you.
No worries. I just tapped into my eye. You see, Vali, more of the same on both sides.
We just open them up here and let all the creatures run out?
You would see the gates the doors are heavily padlocked.
Okay.
We'll need the keys, but also these creatures need to be handled by someone who knows what they're doing. If they go free, they might... We don't know what to feed them. We don't know how to care for them.
Yeah, and they're babies, from what I can see.
We need to take them back.
Just let them out into the wild.
No, we can't. We'll need some help. I wish I knew how to care for animals. Valley's going to move forward around here. Qu'est-ce que c'est dans... What are in these cages? More of the same? Any noteworthy?
Yeah, well, everything in here is a fantastical creature. You hear like rumbling from one. One of them seems to have a little bit of metal. Has been like crude sheet metal has been hammered into the walls and the floors to conceal the earth, and you see there's what looks like a baby bullet in this one, sort of clawing away futilely at the metal. Around it, a couple of Almirage just sort of cowering in the corner against it.
I suppose these are the fantastic beasts and where we found them, but not the one we're looking for.
Before we go any further, do we want to rest? And you can see she's bleeding quite badly. Or do we think we have no time?
Might not be a bad idea.
You do see faint torchlight down the corridor from you, Varley.
I think I could keep going, but you two look like you are in dire need. And if Tim's just gonna be hiding there, then we might want to just play it safe, you know? Because I don't have any magic that can heal people. I don't have potions, so
You do hear from further within the cavern.
Oh dear.
Well, we do have this, and she's gonna point at the flask that she's stolen. I'm pretty sure this is not meant for friends. I don't really know exactly what it does.
Well, if it looked like they're about to throw it at us, so it's probably not good. Do you know any magic to figure out what it is?
Yes, but I need 10 minutes.
Valley's going to creep up. Valley's going to say, "Oh, one moment," and they're going to creep up the corridor a bit more. Does it sound like the voices or the shouting is getting any closer?
Make for me a perception check.
As you wish.
Does not seem to be getting any. In fact, it becomes conspicuously quiet a few moments after those shouts.
They're going to sneak back. It's getting quieter. They might be regrouping and fortifying, or they might be assuming maybe one of the animals just started biting into the bars of the cages or something. Unless one of the other goblins ran to alert them.
They might have. I couldn't get a good look. We could always run in, chuck the vial, and run out and deal with them as they come through a choke point, but I'd be worried there's more animals in there and maybe they get hurt.
Yeah, we can't. We'll have placeholders in there.
Exactly.
What's it gonna be,
well, I've
folks?
got a healing potion, but I don't know if I should spend it on myself. We might need it for an emergency.
How long did your illusion spells last, by the way?
It's discussed off. Hold on. It is 1 hour.
Okay,
Yeah.
Let's still go with it.
We also, should we drop this? I think they know we're not them.
They'll know very quickly if we don't. Well, if they don't already.
I just don't want any of these creatures to see me with this face. They probably don't have good memories of this face.
That's also fair. And they probably don't like the look of a goblin like Riley is right now.
It's true.
So drop?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna drop this guy's self.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Her skin feels icky anyway.
The condition was called diseased for some reason. Okay.
Okay.
How are we proceeding?
Riley shakes her hair out.
You want to take a short just breather, Precious, so you can feel better, because you're not looking too great, and I don't know if I would be able to help you in case something goes wrong.
Yeah, but I'm worried that we'll get ambushed. Perhaps if, maybe Tim can watch?
Do not
If anyone comes to
involve
record?
Tim. Shame on you.
Tim is, non-responsive.
We could, and for a short rest you don't need to sleep, so we could just, We could go
Yeah.
back to that little alcove where the Grick is and set up there and just have a breather. Make sure Tim doesn't freak out, and he'll probably feel good if we're near.
Okay,
Okay,
let's
so
do
we want
that.
to retreat to the Grick Cave and attempt to take a short rest.
Yeah, just
Yes.
Riley casts just a last look over the through the bars to like be
Yeah.
105% sure.
Just very, very, very cute. Very, very upset. Several of them, like, clearly look pleading or nuzzling. You'll be aware that some of these creatures will be very intelligent. On par with, humans. Are, like, leading up and sort of rubbing and trying to reach through the bars to you.
Can we cuddle one?
You can certainly try and reach onto, like,
Anyone?
an outstretched, a limb.
Precious will do that. We'll get you out of here. Soon.
Yeah, we will.
I'm sure all will be well and will be okay, and they can find a nice, safe place, and maybe some of them could even find their parents again. I don't know about that thing. I've never seen a creature like that. Bali points to the baby beholder.
It says...
It's kind of cute.
It says... Oh, it's pacifier.
It's a bit weird with all those eyes watching me, and they're just going to move to the left, move to the right, and just sort of wave their hands, but no matter where they go, all eyes are on them.
Okay, so we are retreating back to the cave.
Just
The
checking,
alcove.
for any conspicuous loot. Not interested in weapons.
Conspicuous loot. Well, you'll see that there's obviously there's been this vial, but you don't know the identity of. There's large chests and barrels in here, and a small canoe. But no, unless you're pausing and searching things and opening crates and turning this into more of an investigation check, there's nothing that immediately jumps out.
Okay.
No. I'm going to check here for more Gricks.
Okay, make an investigation check. Yeah, you quite thoroughly go over the stonework, and you saw how well it camouflaged itself against the stone before, and you feel like you kind of have more of an idea what to look out for. But going through and checking it all, you're confident that there was only one Grick in here. Fairly confident. It was only a 23. Yeah, that's fine, Varley. Return your dart. The leg sort of twitches slightly as you pull out the dart from whatever nerve cluster it was embedded in.
I didn't know darts could be so dangerous. Rather, you can go inside. I can see in the dark easier. I can watch the corridor.
Okay.
If you are maintaining a light spell, Riley, you would not be able to take a short rest, as it would involve using abilities during the downtime. So the light would go out at some point.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Would you be putting it back on once you start up again?
After the short rest, yeah.
Okay, so it goes out for a bit. Who is keeping watch?
Valley's going to slump near the entrance.
Okay, make me a perception check. Is there anything that anyone would like to, presumably in low whispered tones in the dark, discuss as you wait to see what happens?
Valley's a bit distracted. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say not really. Precious is just sort of trying to tend to her wounds.
Okay.
Riley is scraping the floor with a rock, trying to keep herself occupied.
Varley.
Valley's a bit unsettled by the whole affair and how quickly and easily they went through the goblins. Almost disturbingly quickly. And they're just looking down their longsword that they just got, still coated in ice, and some blood has frozen to it in like small little jagged patterns. And their hands are shaking a bit, but they need to keep calm and they need to stay focused because Placeholder's counting on them.
Okay.
Their athletic scholarship finally paying off.
Varley. About halfway through your rest, out of the gloom, you see very slowly, wheeled on a bow, a single goblin. And then you see it puts its bow away, creeps forward, and grabs onto the body of its companion and begins to drag it back into the shadows.
Valley is not going to do anything.
A few minutes later, it returns and starts to drag another one. And it will make several trips, unless you intervene, returning. On the last one, when it's closest, its eyes will come up and you see that its eyes... Make me an insight check, Valley.
Sure.
You see its eyes sort of accidentally find their way to yours. And you see that the eyes sort of widen for a fraction of a second. But then, I don't know if you've seen the corresponding Batman clip. It very clearly just tries to look away and make it clear. Like, I didn't see it. I didn't see nothing. I did not see nothing. I just want to get out of here. Sort of face. As it will sort of almost close its eyes as it begins trying to keep business as usual as it drags its other companion away. Do you intervene with this one?
Valley is going to meet their gaze, and it's going to be clear that their gazes met for a moment. So, Valley's not going to do anything there, I think.
Okay. And it will continue dragging the bodies away. And after that, it does not return.
Valley is going to whisper, but they're just going to go back into the cave and whisper. There's more goblins down there, and they're just taking the bodies. They saw me, and I saw them, but they didn't do anything. So, they know we're still here.
Did they take the creatures?
No, they're just taking the bodies from what I saw. And Valley's going to go back on watch.
Maybe we can convince them to not fight us. We just want the druid.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
we do want to free those creatures. This is barbaric to keep them like this.
But maybe the goblins are just under orders from that druid, Algos. If we can trade them their lives, maybe they'll find that more valuable than some creatures.
Okay, yeah.
The rest of the
Maybe
hour passes uneventfully. You all receive the benefits of a short rest.
Yeehaw!
At the end of which, Precious is going to use her Elixir feature again to put a Cure Wounds on it. And she's going to give it to Valley. Valley, here, take this.
I'm not sure what this is.
Well, I make these myself. They will reinvigorate you if you're feeling hurt and weak. This can give you a little bit of the old valley back. I'm working on the taste.
Thank you. Valley's going to look at it
Thanks, I hate
with
it.
a bit of suspicion, remembering the last quasi smoothie they'd had from Precious yesterday.
This is a much tinier vial. It's kind of like almost like a thumbnail, like a little shot, and it's glittery, red, blood red.
Glitter. Gotcha.
Nikki, you did not take a rest, you know.
I did.
It doesn't. Oh, sorry. Precious didn't take a rest, rather.
Okay, hold on.
Let's see. Where is the best place? I'll add that to be a.
I'm gonna have to reload. Sorry, like you should see what I'm trying to look at. Like I just get boxes with no content in them.
Okay. So once.
But I will do it, and don't wait for me.
And this potion heals. How much?
It's a cure wounds spell, so
Right.
it's 1d8.
Plus your spell mod?
I suppose.
I'm not familiar with the feature, so I'll just assume that it's that.
When I will send you the feature once I'm back onto Foundry. It's just really struggling to load for some reason.
No worries. I'm just adding it to my inventory right now. One bonus action. And it is self range, self action type healing.
You can also give it to someone. It's essentially a little potion.
Nice. Merci.
There, it's in chat.
You are on private rolls still.
I'm not sure why, because it's a public role for me. Very odd.
I'm not seeing it in the chat log. Are you seeing it, Nikki?
I see the vial elixir, the item, and she only just rolled it now. You're not seeing Precious 9 and 4 roll, because they're not coloured as if they're hidden rolls for me.
I am only seeing 9 and 4.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hold on.
same.
That's
Violet.
fine.
I'm not seeing Elixir, so I did not see the ability in the chat log.
Okay, that's gonna be enough.
I'll look into that.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I redid it.
All right.
So what we doing, folks?
All right. Cowabunga it is.
We
So
getting
we're
back.
gonna try to talk to them.
Yeah, I mean, I can certainly try to make an argument that they're better off just leaving this cave with their lives and maybe trying a different kind of enterprise. Do we have any money?
I don't have much, and I don't think whatever money I have would compare to however much like a baby owlbear would get, or a baby griffin.
Well, not if they're dead. So hopefully they come to understand that. I can give them some of my money. I have no use for it. I've got 25 gold pieces.
That's
Riley searches her pockets. I found 5 gold.
I have 10, so we've got 40 gold.
That's it.
How do we deliver this message? Maybe, can they read?
They could speak common, so you could probably just yell at them.
Okay. Wait, me?
Yeah?
I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not the most persuasive, but I could stand in front of you if you want.
I don't want you to get hurt.
I could.
So
I'd be okay, I think.
okay. All right. I'm just going to project my voice. And she's going to. We can't see anyone from here, right?
No.
I don't see anyone down here. They're probably deeper in.
Well, they might be hiding and might shoot me the moment they see me.
I'll go first.
Just gingerly walking behind Valley.
Valley's going to lead the way, staying a few steps in front of the others.
Is there like a lid I can use as a makeshift shield?
No.
Damn it.
Hold on, I'm gonna peek the corner. Wait right there.
Again, you have your animal noises.
Valley is going to peek the corner.
Perception check, please.
Alrighty.
You see nothing down the corridor. You do see, just through the angle of the light, or your your low crouch, a slightly different perspective, you notice two very thin, very straight lines in the floor here.
They may have left a little trap right here.
Yeah, I would give it to you that you see they are actually not like tripwires. You notice two actual like fissures or seams in the floor itself.
That's strange. Have you ever seen anything like this? Can you guys see that?
Maybe like some sort of trap door or something?
That is exactly what one could say it looks like.
Bali is going to...
Hold on, Vardy. I'm just trying to line them up properly. Okay. There we go.
Oh, okay. Valley's going to examine the seam. Does it look like the floor would fall away here?
Absolutely, it looks like it would. You can't tell from which direction, but it absolutely looks like this part of floor would swing down if sufficient weight was placed upon it.
Okay, one moment. Valley is going to back up. Actually, before they do that, do they see anything on the other side here? Is it going to be one of those fake traps where you jump over the first trapdoor and land on the second trapdoor?
But they're not took as goblins. Looking over, you just see what your character can see.
Okay. They're going to back up and make a running jump right over it.
Yeah, your feet touch down, and again, you see what you can see.
Careful, the floor will fall away there.
Okay.
Riley, what is your jumping speed? Well, sure, it's to be more than 5 foot, isn't it? As a small creature.
Have no clue.
That's fine. We can all jump over if we so wish.
Okay.
Valley is going
If you
to
could bring the light.
They're already on it.
Thank you.
approach over here and examine this table. Are these notes here, or is this just map dressing?
There are very tattered playing cards. Clearly some sort of card game has been being played here. Anyone who knows any card games would look at how the cards are arranged and how they're sort of grouped together and realise that there is no consistency. This has been a card game being played by people who have never played a card game before.
You know, I'll be honest, I'm not sure the +4 card works against a full house.
What?
I mean, maybe it's some secret game we have no idea about.
But how can you... How does the, the reverso card even work when... Never mind.
Varley,
maybe this is
looking through that fissure, you would immediately recognise it as being the other side of the room you were in earlier.
Okay, so this is their guard post. Alright, I think we've got an idea of here. Valley's going to squeeze through this little...
Okay, it's very... sorry, no, as medium size, no you ain't.
Oh.
You are
Never mind.
not
There's a
making it
door
through
here,
there.
Valley.
Oh. Valley's gonna look
Spends
up.
ages getting through as Precious walks through the door. Like,
Precious is gonna check it for traps.
you could, Riley, yeah. It's narrow, it's difficult terrain for you, but you are able to squeeze through.
Just making sure I check the door for any obvious traps.
Make an investigation check then.
You know, I'll be honest, I didn't actually see that. And Valley's going to stand over here and look awkward.
Yeah, it looks like there is nothing untoward about this door, Precious. You scan it over, it seems fine. Yeah, you find yourself in a room with a few sleeping rolls on the floor, a ladder up to a wooden platform, which looks out. You can hear sort of like the... I'm not going to mess around with the light, but a bit of daylight pours into here from outside, even though it's getting a bit dusky. And you see there are some very old, mismatched, water-damaged like dresses and armoires in here.
I'm opening one.
You're opening one. Ooh. Okay. Are you opening... There is one dresser and two armoires. Which one are you opening?
This one.
Okay. You see a number of different costumes of varying sort of trappings of wealth or professions or even clothing from different genders. There is no... This is not the wardrobe of one person. This is clearly a collection of stolen garments. Many of them covered in blood.
Oh my god.
Valley's going to go into the room. What is it, Riley?
There's blood on these clothes.
Oh. Valley's going to open another... This dresser here.
This has two cupboard doors and a drawer. The cupboard doors are both empty. The drawer is heavy and difficult to open. Do you persist in opening it?
Not trying too hard. Valley's mostly just like looking at the clothes, seeing if the average size of the clothes would be larger than a goblin. They're wondering if like these are the clothes of someone who's been like ambushed and or killed by the goblins.
It absolutely looks like that, yes.
Have they been killing people and taking their pets?
That bottom drawer, if you manage to open it, it's not locked. It's just that kind of thing that a drawer with stuff that's too heavy and you have to kind of lift it up a little bit as you pull it out. It is just filled to the brim with copper and silver coinage. Hundreds upon hundreds.
Well, I don't think 40 gold would be a good bribe for them. As Valley just looks in there and picks up like a handful of coins and watches them like twinkle back into the drawer with rhythmic clicks.
Well, not to point out the obvious, but they don't currently have this coinage. We do.
I know, but I don't think they would be willing to give up however much money is in here and all the money they would get from, you know, selling these animals. And Precious, look at this. They've been killing people and taking their things. It was a good thing that you weren't in the... Valley's looking at Riley. If you were alone with Placeholder that night, Valley grimaces and leaves the implication unsaid.
Because of the implication.
Well, I wasn't, so we're gonna be fine. And I'm opening the wardrobe.
Bees! No, there's more clothes in there.
Flying swords.
You bring up a really good point. Maybe they don't deserve any more chances. If this is what they do with their lives, then perhaps they don't deserve them.
Riley could have been one of the people in that position. This is...
I mean, I did try to do that argument when
Hey!
you didn't let me kill Udani, but I guess, when it comes to goblins, it's different. That's fine.
No, I mean, I didn't know that O'Donnell was murdering innocent people and then taking their pets and... This is different.
Yeah, but we're on the same page. I hear you.
From the south, Precious, you hear.
Oh, it's behind me. And
there
Valley's
is-
going to...
You said there was a store close here, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
If we had 10 minutes, I could identify this thing. But I think you have a stronger arm than I do, so she's gonna give you the thing that she found on the goblin.
Okay. I'll add 1 goblin sus potion to my inventory.
I could start identifying it, but I don't know if we're gonna get 10 minutes, and maybe it's better to take the initiative.
That might be a good idea. Hold on, I'll go in front of you, Riley. Valley is going to creep forward. Do they see any more surprise pit traps here?
Make a perception check.
Of course.
No. They do see several blood smears of bodies that seem to have been dragged in this direction.
Okay, blood smears. They couldn't have dragged those over the pit traps. Okay. Okay. Valley is going to creep forward and peek around this corner.
Why wasn't placeholder with the rest
Oh,
of
no.
the creature?
I peeked around the corner, lads.
You
Here we
did
go.
peek around the
No.
corner, and immediately, from a raised walkway above the river, a single arrow is loosed at you.
No.
And Valley's going to reduce the damage.
Nice.
As they are going to swing their sword off their back, and that shouldn't be an attack. Never mind.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna roll the damage. So you're on full currently, aren't you? So then we'll do the roll and just roll back. Oof.
That will
An
be
8.
reduced by actually just to 0. Dex mod plus monk level plus 1d10. So
Nice.
that'll be reducing the 8 to a lot less.
Well, to 0, which gives you an opportunity if you wish.
Valley is instead, as they see the arrow flying towards him, they're just going to spin the sword and cut the arrow in half midair.
Okay.
Oh, no.
I believe you're in. Yeah, and there's another one which is going to attack as well. 2 arrows fired. That one misses. And you also see that there is a pile. In fact, no, you just see the edge of a pile of goblin bodies. And at this
All
point,
right.
we're initiativing. Has
Well,
Precious
a
been
pile of what?
has Precious been following up behind the others?
Yes, I would have said that. Yes, going in the kind of the rear
Okay.
or with Riley.
Let me just add us into combat.
Sorry, a pile of what?
Goblin bodies.
Oh, okay.
Corpses,
Oh god.
corpses everywhere.
That
We're going to make a lot more.
is not correct. Why is it treating me as being so many goblins? Hold on, I'm going to end this combat. Maybe I didn't end the combat before. I can't remember. Let me create a
maybe they
new.
got-
Oh, it's because all those. It's because all the bodies are
in combat state.
are being classed as combatants. Let me just
Zombies.
move them for a moment. Yeah, absolutely.
But we had such good initiative.
Okay, there we go.
Did roll hard on initiative. Now, if I roll on that one here, I went from 24 to 11, 9.
Ugh, I hate going for.
Would you like to switch initiative?
Yes, I really, 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 really would.
Well, that's on DM.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Right. Well, I can't see anything. So she's going to.
So he's
Come on.
they are now 22, and she is now 9. So begin combat. Varley is up first.
Oh, hey! This is great.
Oh, I like that. Thanks.
I know a lot of DMs and systems say that you roll for your initiative slots, and the group can rejig them turn to turn as they see fit. I don't want to do that as a full system, but I'm fine with this.
Bali is going to step around the corner. Ooh, this is
So, to give you the sight you see, there is a single stone stairway heading up above a river, piled in front of which is a large number of goblin corpses. That is now difficult terrain. There is a bridge running over the river on which there are archers, and you can see up the stairs more goblins waiting for you.
Alright. Let's see if I am just going to try and measure something out. Yeah, this will be cool.
Riley,
Guys,
you're
one-
soon. Oh, and Riley, your light has gone out.
Bali is going to run up, and then they are going to cast their once per day Misty Step, as they're going to dissolve into mist and appear instead right here.
Now, when you cast it, didn't it, there we go.
Oh, interesting.
So normally, if you click on the token where you want to land, where you want to Misty Steps to, so you've Misty Stepped up onto the bridge.
They have.
Oof, okay. Very nice.
They are going to be right here, and they are going to swing their longsword at this goblin right here. Swing their longsword. Here we go. 2 hands on this scout. For 11 damage, and then they are going to swing their sword in a wide arc, and all the ice that's built up around the blade is going to shoot off in a cone, as they are going to use Breath of the Dragon. And they are going to place that right here. So I need
Okay.
them to make dex saves.
When you click damage, it should prompt it from them.
Okay.
Yes, it has.
They both take 9
They
damage.
both
as
die.
Vali-
Describe how you engulf them.
Vali will vanish in a burst of mist, reappear on the bridge, and then almost do what would look to be a pirouette as they pull their sword off their back and, not even looking, swing it at the scout goblin behind them, and then making a wide arc. All the ice that's on the blade will be flung off in a cone of little icicle spikes. And then, for their bonus action, they are going to kick this goblin.
They bonus action to Misty Step up here, didn't they?
Oh, right, never mind. Tragic. Well. 2 goblins down. It's a good roll.
Okay. This goblin is going to drop its bow and just swing its dirty little machete.
That hits.
Which hits. They will then bonus action disengage. This goblin is going to hold an action with its sling for if a certain condition is met. Riley, it's you. You cannot
First
see.
of all, I'm casting the light. And
Oh, I need to rechange. Now I know this is something you can do. I will make a more permanent version of this. Let me just change that.
Okay, yeah.
Let me just make that animation chill out again for you. There you go.
Thank you. Okay.
So you just see this pile of
Corpses.
goblin bodies on the floor, some steps heading up, and Varley up on the bridge above you.
Okay, that was...
The two goblins on the bridge are considered to have half cover from you.
Okay. So I will move here. And yeah, and that's it, because that was an action.
Okay. This goblin is going to pull the vial out and open it, and as it pours it down as if to just pour out onto the floor in front of it, but blows,
No!
causing a torrent to wash out over Varley. Now this should... No, it has not rolled it. How frustrating. Varley, is your current HP equal to or below 31?
Not anymore. 42.
Then you are not unconscious. And it looks furious that this has not worked. And is then going to bonus action disengage. This other goblin releases its sling.
Is going to reduce that damage.
Oh, okay.
Because why? Actually, nah, they won't. Well, I said too late. Never mind. Let me just find
Okay.
it in the inventory.
Precious, it's you.
Stepping over here.
Zero,
Oh, there they are.
42.
Again, like Eldritch blasting these guys on the bridge.
-5 because you have on your attack roll because you have half cover from you.
Fine.
They are about 25 feet above you. Sorry, 15 feet above you.
So that's the first. Situational bonus. Well, we'll just count it. So that's the first one. -5.
Riley!
Oh.
Well, no. So in that situational
sorry,
bonus,
Riley.
you can type -5 in that situational bonus box, and it'll done it for you.
Okay.
So that makes it a 20. So it still hits. You must check Riley's HP before you click damage. Yes, Riley. After whatever happens now, change yourself back to 27, Riley.
Sure.
Sorry. It's ray number 1. Is he still up?
He is.
Cool. Ray number 2 coming his way. Hopefully that's only... Yeah, cool. That's
Was that
only
the
scout.
-5 as well?
No, that's -5, so that would be 17.
17.
Still hits.
What?
So now you kill him.
I kill him. Can't move anywhere.
He's dead.
That'll be... Yeah, this is a new thing for her. So actually just gonna try to move forward and find a bit of cover in the goblins thing. That's way too far. Sorry, actually, I need to go there. I think that's all my movement. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's fine. End of turn.
Okay. So that scout is dead. Top of round, Varley. You hear cries coming from down here.
Oh, oh.
And rapidly approaching footsteps. But it is
There's
your
more.
turn.
There's more. Okay. Let's see. Probably shouldn't get split up. Valley is going to go back here. Actually, first, let's do... They're going to draw 2 darts and throw a dart here. And that is within 20 feet. Nope, that will be actually a disadvantage, so they're going to step forward. Dart is no longer at disadvantage. Dart number 1.
Easily hits. Dead.
And now they're going to 10 feet for a total of 15. 30 feet over there. And they are going to make an unarmed strike on this goblin as a bonus action. And they're
Not
going
me! Not Nasha!
an unarmed strike.
No! Not Nasha!
Nasha.
Kill him.
Oh no.
And
He
Volley
was
had
so
a dart.
happy.
Valley had a dart between their fingers, and they just
Oh no!
head, and they almost didn't realize they had a dart between their fingers. Who's next?
Huh? Ah! More scouts come pouring down.
I gotta say, I'm loving these goblin voices.
First arrow misses, but he draws a second arrow rapidly. Fires another one, also misses.
Volley tumbles around and dodges the arrows.
Kill him! Fire my pins! No, shoot properly! You idiot! Riley, your turn.
Riley is
As more and more stormtroopers come pouring out onto the bridge. This is difficult terrain to cross over these bodies.
Yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10. Yes.
Well, how much are you dashing?
Yes, I'm dashing.
And then the stairs is difficult terrain as well to head up. In combat.
Okay, so I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just you. Okay, right. Did Varley regain some HP?
They were hit by a sling, and I used deflect missile on it, so I
Of course.
undid the 5 damage.
Of course, yeah. That confused me for a second.
No worries.
Let's have a look. Little feet, he goes running away over another rickety bridge to here, where he is going to take the bonus action and attempt. He just clambers behind. In fact, no, he's just gonna wait here, and he is gonna swap to his blowgun. Misses.
Luck is on my side.
Precious.
Wow.
Precious is going to move. So that would be, what, 10 feet to here, 20, 30? So I'll be
can't
kind
see
of
where
like,
you're
am I on top of the...
I can't see where you're moving on mine.
There.
Yeah, that's where your regular movement would take you to.
Okay.
Just feeling
I
these,
assume it's the
just
same
feeling the
dis-
crunch of these bones on the foot.
Cool. I assume it's still -5 to hit the guys on the bridge?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll still try.
And you don't have line of sight on that one from where you are.
Fine, but hopefully it doesn't have line of sight on me either. So I'm gonna target one on the bridge.
Yeah.
And that has -5. That's gonna miss. But I'm gonna send another blast.
I think
Look
they're
at me
two
learning to
components
use
of the
something.
same spell, aren't they? We're only rolling it twice when it hits for damage, so I don't believe you get to make a second Eldritch Blast attack. I just think your spell
No, it's 2
damages
beams.
twice, isn't it?
Yeah,
No,
you just
it's
fire
2
out
beams.
twice.
Yeah, but like, as in like, you
I'll double check. Unless it specifically says, "Hey, you make an additional."
It
We'll
says you
check
make a
it.
separate
Yeah,
attack
make-
roll for
Oh,
each
cool,
beam. and that's-
cool. Okay, very nice.
That's fine. That's
Yeah.
that's totally fine. Okay, that's
both
a
missed,
terrible,
damn.
terrible, terrible turn. But I will end it there.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Also, gonna fire at Varley.
Do it. Do it. And they're gonna go for deflecting the missile. And that
Return
will
to
reduce
0.
damage. Yep.
Do anything with it?
Nope, they're just going to catch the missile and break it in their hand.
Okay, we fire another one, but it goes wide. Top of the round, Varley.
It's time for blood. And they are going to run.
Oh, sorry. At the end of its turn, bonus action disengage.
I can still work with this.
No, it's fine.
Valley is going to run around the corner, and they are going to run right up here, which should be within 40 feet. Let me double check. Yeah, they have 5 feet left. And they are going to draw their sword from their back, and they are going to swing it as though they're going to be cleaving a piece of meat in two, as they are going to do Breath of the Dragon in
Ooh,
a
again?
line. And yes.
Nice. Is it
I
proficiency
have-
uses per day?
Proficiency uses per day, and then in Unearthed Arcana, it's 1 key point after the fact. On Published, it's 2. And I think we talked about staying on UA. But either way, they're going to do Breath of the Dragon as a line here, as they swing
Oh no.
it
Oh
down.
no. But can you not, because of my strategies I had planned?
It's- Oh.
Blast.
Half on success.
Emits.
And-
Yeah.
They swing their sword down, and just an arc of cold energy and ice flies out from it to hit all the goblins. And that is replacing one of their attacks. They are going to now target this goblin as they bring this longsword around again. Their next attack.
Misses. The momentum of firing your Breath of a Dragon just carries you a bit too far, and your swing goes wide.
And they are going to
Roll me
spin
a D100
as you wish.
on a 5 or lower. Something occurs. Nothing occurs.
A second 21. I've rolled 2 D100s in the last 24 hours, and they're both 21. And they're going to continue the
You were
spin.
absolutely going to cut a rope if it was 5 or below.
Yeah. Love it. And then they're going to do a spin and do a kick with an unarmed strike on that goblin.
Is that your bonus one?
Yep. For another.
It's just dead. No! It clings onto life! Ah! Magic! Magic person! A wizard!
Yeah, that's their turn.
Okay. This goblin is going to step forward, and we are going to hold their attack. We're going to hold an action. This goblin's going to drop and draw its bow, draw its machete, and it's going to. Ooh, it's going to step around you before it swings. For a 13. That's all it does. Its companion darts up, and working rapidly together, you can see they're used to fighting in sync, and they sort of dart around and cover for each other's blows, and you feel like you're being carried down by some sort of pack tactics, Varley.
No, no! Oh no.
Another little dagger goes into you. At this point, the one from before. Oh, I meant to step him onto his companion before, but the token being there threw me off. I'll place it. Oh, I can't even delete that token. That's weird. I'm going to place him where he should have been. His held action was to fire off his gas.
Uh-oh.
Which captures his friend, but deal with it. Let's have a look. So, the goblin does get counted for... Why can't I type all of a sudden? There we go. Roll. So, the goblin's HP does get counted first. And it has 1. Do you have 40 or fewer HP?
Unfortunately.
Then both you and the goblin fall asleep.
Ah. Alright.
So Riley and Precious, you just see Varley topple to the floor.
Whoops.
Whoops, indeed.
I flew too close to the sun, lads. This is all it.
Riley, it is your turn.
Okay, in that case... Oh, fuck.
Oh, if the goblin was supposed to be there, would they have been called the breath weapon attack?
No.
He's the one who did the breath weapon attack.
I mean, my breath weapon attack.
No, because he moved there afterwards on his turn. He
Right,
was in your breath weapon attack. It took him down to 2 HP.
Ooh.
Okay, well, that is unfortunate.
What's it going to be, Riley?
Okay, I will, climb onto
Fireball.
here. And, probably this one. With an elemental blast.
Misses.
Shit. What can I do? Okay, I'm just going to yell, Bali! And end my turn.
That is not sufficient to wake a yell, unfortunately. There are specific conditions. Basically, someone's going to step up. I'll move your light. And it's going to fire a blow dart at you on the steps, Riley.
Come on, miss. Yeah.
Clatters into the stonework next to you, and it steps back out of sight. Precious, it's you.
Neither Precious nor Jija know how to wake up a person magically asleep. I'm assuming Bardic Inspiration won't work.
No.
But... no, it's a saving throw. God darn it. Okay. Okay. Well, in that case, it's just going to have to be this. So she's going to bonus action Misty Step.
Yeah.
Innate spellcasting.
So yeah, so then click where you want to go to.
Oh wow, that's fancy. That is really fancy, Harrison, for sure.
There's normally sound effects as well.
Free action kick Valley in the ribs?
You can use your action to shake the sleeper awake. So you can, but you will have no actions you can take the rest of this turn because you've obviously already bonus actioned to Misty Step up here. To wake someone from a spell, it's either an hour has passed, the sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake the sleeper awake.
Mister, the sleeper is getting so shook.
Yep.
Harrison.
So
I mean,
Valley wakes.
the whole bridge is shaking.
Valley wakes. They are prone.
Nope, it's not the right time. Get up. Kill the one with the potions.
Okay. Anything else from you?
Nope.
Okay.
Because I assume... Actually... Sorry, is this a wall?
Is it what, sorry? That is wall,
That
yeah.
is that... Do you know what? Oh, no, you know what? She's... Psycho hit points. She'll stay there. Fine.
Okay. Goblins come rushing up. They see that Varley is already stirring. Bows are dropped, daggers are drawn, and they just fall to try and hack at Varley. This attack is advantageous. However, if it hits, it's not an automatic crit because Varley is no longer asleep. You have saved Varley from some big damage potentially.
Yeehaw!
So, first advantageous attack. Misses. Second advantageous attack.
Oh no.
Hits. They just fall to with machetes. Ah!
Alright.
Top of a round. Varley,
is going
you are
to-
prone with goblins around you.
Valley's going to jump to their feet. No longer prone, and then they're going to start on this goblin as they swing their longsword two hands. Can't help that. And swing it again. For critical damage. Bonus action, unarmed strike on that one.
No! No!
And Volley is going to right off the.
Read your mind.
And as they're going to spend one more key point to Flurry of Blows. This goblin here. Let's go for it. For another... Aw, only
Oof.
6 damage. And that's their turn.
Okay. Ah! Yeah, no. Sleep. Sleep. Oh no, it's got none left. In that case, it's just gonna try and jump and bite at you.
Oh.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
I'm very glad I took this amulet of health. It's becoming quite useful here.
This scout continues sleeping serenely away. Riley, it's you.
Okay, I am going to be targeting this one.
Which one? You cannot.
This.
Oh, you're
I
10,
can't.
you're 5 foot below. No, you're 5 foot below, but it's 10 foot inland. No, you can't with your small height. If you go up one more tile, you can.
Okay, so if I go here.
Yeah, you can absolutely target it now.
Cool.
But the reason Precious could target him was because she's shooting spells up through the
Yeah,
gaps
yeah.
under the planks. You just were like underneath.
Okay.
Yeah. But now you can, absolutely.
I'm just a short guy.
You're both short, that's what makes it worse.
Yes, and I am amplifying it once. 1d8. Let's go. Hell
Oh.
yeah.
Here we go. Doesn't kill him. Bodies him back against the wall, and you can just see that silent, pained expression that he's absolutely winded. There's a moment where you see nothing on his face, and then just shit. More wizards! More wizards! Oh, is that all from you?
Oh wait, sorry, no!
Okay,
No, I wanted to move.
that's alright. Move back to you. It's back to you. It's fine.
This is also difficult terrain,
It is,
right?
yeah. Walking to a body, these piled bodies is difficult
Okay,
terrain.
so it's gonna 2, 4, and 5.
Okay, and that's
Now,
you, yeah.
it's- Yes.
Bless you.
Oh, he split the dart apparently. Yeah, misses anyway. And he is going to bonus action. Precious, it's you.
Precious is going to do her new favorite thing, which is to kill people using her hair.
Yeah! Yeah!
Targeting this guy. Damn it!
Nope.
It's a new skill. It's a new skill. you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
She's got another one.
Dealing with split ends. Oh
No!
Oh!
Stupid!
God, how do I untarget? Oh, there. So, she's gonna turn to Valley. So, did you see what I just did? Do exactly the opposite. And she's gonna grant Valley Bardic Inspiration. For 10 minutes, please use it.
Yes! Blood!
Is that all from Precious?
Nope, she's going to move.
Your Bardic Inspiration is now a different colour and isn't doing the song.
I really, 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 really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Did you not like the song?
I think she started with the sing, and now she's kind of more of a threat kind of bard.
Okay, okay.
Oh. That.
So where's she moving to?
To the back. They're just trying to get a bit
Okay.
of cover from the shooters.
To be another swing of a machete. I believe Pack Tactics. Yeah, it isn't incapacitated, so it's not Pack Tactics. Probably for the best. A horrid little swing of a machete. Perhaps Varley sort of watching, sort of glance to watch Precious go for a second, and this machete just goes straight across their hip. Ah! And then
Not looking good,
swings again.
Chief.
Swings again. Oh, second time misses. And then bonus action disengages. Top of the round. Varley, you are not looking good.
Valley's not looking good. No. Let's see. What will be the best thing to do? Valley's going to go 15 feet up.
Oh, sorry. As that last one ran off, you'd hear, "Get the bus! Get the bus!"
Oh. Okay. Valley is going to do long sword to number 1 on this gobbo here. Versatile. Then they're gonna step here. Finish off this goblin, please.
Get the bus! Get the...
They
the
are
sword
going to
sword
use-
just hits, but ching, clams onto the stonework.
I'm going to use my inspiration, actually. Why not? Inspiration and re-roll that.
Okay. Oh, your inspiration, not your bardic.
It's
Your bardic is
My
the plus.
inspiration, because I rolled very bad, but now I'll use my bardic inspiration,
Oh.
which is D6, I believe.
yes.
Will a 16 hit?
It's... will.
For 8 damage onto this goblin.
Not dead. Ah! Get the bus!
They're gonna unarmed strike this one, then. Come on, let me finish this guy.
No.
And they are just going to swing their fist right into the goblin's throat.
You
And
feel
then-
it. You feel a crunch as it caves, and the goblin just falls, clasping at it for a second, legs kicking before the eyes glaze.
And then they're going to move back here. And end their turn.
Okay.
Me.
Oh, sorry, Riley went past you there. Riley.
Okay. I will move one here. And I am casting Cure Wounds at Volley. And I'm going to be upcasting it with my sight points.
Oh, thank you.
So I need to add... and use 2 sight points.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, you weren't targeting them. That's a shame. I will.
Oh no!
I will increase.
Sorry.
No, but they don't get it now. That's your punishment.
No.
No. I have increased Varley's health by the appropriate amount.
Okay, and I have
Yep.
one movement left, so I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
And that's it. You could just move the light so I can
Of
see what's
course.
ahead. Thank you.
He's going to take a focus to negate his disadvantage, and is going to he tries to fire a bolt. Oh, he can attack twice actually. These have all been able to attack twice. Idiot me.
Oh.
Fires a which goes
The scout?
into his companion's throat and jumps below into the water, with a current rapidly begins to carry him off.
You killed your friend. Vi calls after
Precious,
the
it's
goblin.
you.
She steps out just to see the goblin kind of fall off and go from the current, and she's gonna shoot at him.
Okay, counts as partial cover. Only -2.
Okay, fine. Gonna go from here. Target.
Fest
Damn it.
just sends like a
Goes
depth
into the
charge
water.
style plume of water shoots up, and the pink light of the spell of the hair just kind of like really shimmers and crystallizes in the water for a moment. It looks very, very pretty, although not helpful at all. Second one hits though.
It's
As another
7
plume,
damage.
as another plume of water goes up, you see within it, as the plume sort of peters out and the water falls back down, 2 distinct portions of goblin fall back into the water, which now has a slightly red tinge to it, as you've turned this particular goblin into chum.
All right, let's pursue before they have a chance to regroup.
I heard them calling for their boss. They probably know we're going to be coming.
You're ending combat order.
Why did they kill one of their own?
Maybe he thought that he could wake him up? Or maybe it's... they're very worried about failure.
Is there something here? I can't see.
Is there what?
Oh,
A dead...
Is there
a dead
something?
yeah, a dead scout. Sorry, I'm moving my light along now. I'm going to sort out a token attacher for you, so that when you cast this spell, it clings to your token.
Okay, yeah, that would be cool.
Because you can't control it. It's not dancing light, is it? If you cast a miss, it's always going to be sort of based on you. So I can
Yeah,
just I can just have
I mean,
it
it's
next to
not specified, but sure, yeah.
you. Yeah.
before we go any further, we want to use QT as a scout, just in case there's something ahead.
Is Cutie going to be okay? What if Cutie gets captured? Oh, I suppose maybe Cutie will be okay because they'll just capture Cutie. But that's not really great. But I'm just mean they probably want to shoot Cutie.
I know he'll always come back to me. And besides, we're gonna kill him, so it's gonna be fine.
Oh, okay.
So you want
I
to?
mean, we don't have to.
You want to send Cutie out?
I'm just sort of checking what Bally and Riley think. If we need a scout, or if we just need to like run behind them.
Maybe it'll be a good idea for us to not walk into another ambush like that.
And because we have
again.
many new viewers, describe how your familiar is summoned, Precious, and then I will share the art.
Oh, sorry, forgot I had to press to talk. So on this occasion, she is going to put her hands on her knees and actually start sort of like choking and retching. And from her actual mouth comes the face of Cutie, as he is once again born into this plane, looking as beautiful as he always does.
And the spiders swarm all over his back, and the independently twitching millipede tail as this wet sort of heap falls into the floor into like a bundle and sort of just unfurls into its fetal position before it looks up at you, wipes a bit of the mucus off its face with its unusually human-like hands, and just...
I give it scratches just under its beautiful chin. Cutie, I need you to look ahead for me, okay? Just let us know if there's any goblins that are trying to kill us.
Okay. Have Cutie make a stealth check, please.
Do. Oh, I don't know that I have permission to do
Oh,
that.
you don't, do you? Sorry. Stealth check. Where are we? Stealth check. Cutie has rolled a 23.
Ooh.
That's incredible, considering he is 4.
I'm just going to private rolls for a second. There's 1. Oh, and there's 2. Ooh. Okay.
What are those noises, Arson?
I can't remember. Have we established before? Can Cutie send, like, you can't see through Cutie, can you? Have you seen through his eyes before?
I believe
I
you.
can't.
You have, because
Yeah,
your
just-
eyes
yeah.
turn into the insect eyes.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Are you doing that on
Yes.
this occasion, or are you just sending him ahead?
No, I think it'd be great to like scout with Cutie's eyes. So
Okay.
suddenly Precious has lots of eyes popping up all over her face.
Yeah, Precious's face, her eyes are gone and are now sort of replaced with black clustered spider eyes of Cutie. And they're all sort of blinking rapidly and independently. You, through Cutie, go up a flight of stairs and round a corner to another flight of stairs. And you see that you come to a bit of a loading bay. And as Cutie stops and waits for a moment, you just see slowly, pacing between a couple of the crates, this. A large
gosh.
two-headed dog. Well, sorry. Large as in, a large breed of dog, not D&D, a large-sized creature. And it just sort of paws around for a moment. With your tremendous stealth roll, it does not notice you. And it kind of just continues pacing around, but does not see Cutie. If you wish for Cutie to progress any further, additional stealth rolls will be required.
No. But is there anything other on the
There is just what you can see on
bay? Just.
I was about to say there's just what you can see on the map, but you can't see through. Yeah. You just see a bit of a loading bay. You see chests and crates covered in with steps down and crates covered in tarps. You can't see anything else, but Cutie can hear the distant sounds of running water again.
Oh, so if we went through the water, like where the goblin trying to go, right?
No.
No, so it's a different kind of water.
Correct.
Right. I was hoping we'd be able to ride the canal away from this creature. Okay.
Precious hear us in this state?
I don't think so.
No, only feel
Okay.
you.
No.
Yeah, okay.
So it's she's been narrating everything that she sees. I'm gonna tell Cutie to come back. And she goes out of Cutie mode. Okay, so there's this beast. Does not look friendly. Definitely does not look like a baby.
Oh no.
Did I hear a dog?
Yeah, it was me just testing the sound effects to work out which one was best.
I guess we could try to get it to sleep with that potion.
Maybe. Vali's going to take that potion out of their satchel and look at it. Does it look similar to the potion that was blown in their face twice?
No, it doesn't look similar. It looks identical.
Okay. All right. Okay. Maybe that'll work. I'm not sure if it would take effect because I managed to shrug it off. Is it like a big dog?
I could try to calm it down.
Oh yeah. You're good with animals, yeah. Hopefully it's not a trained attack dog, but if we could, maybe we could put it to sleep.
Yeah, I mean, I could always use Mage Hand to open that vial from a distance. But Riley, if you think you could tame it, I mean, we have, and she pulls out the silver lead, the silver thing that the little panda was trapped on, the wire. Snare. Snare is the word. I don't know. This is more your realm.
I could try to make it fall asleep.
What we're doing, folks? Come on.
Do you want to try that?
Yeah.
I'll take the potion with mage hand and open it near the creature. Yeah? No?
Okay, we could, but maybe we won't wait for a moment in case it is really healthy, because then, like, maybe it could shrug it off like me, so...
So let me try.
Yeah, if Riley can't train it or, like, tell it to sit down, then we might have to just, like, force it to sit.
Okay, perfect. Sounds like a plan. Like,
Okay.
a plan that might work.
Okay.
You're not being stealthy?
Yeah, I am trying to be.
Make stealth checks then.
Yeah. If you could just move the light so I can see what's going
Oh
on.
yeah, of course. Well, are you wanting the light to follow you to here?
Oh, actually.
Or are you wanting to dismiss it? Because I've got to say, no matter how good your stealth check is, if you're also bringing a floodlight with you...
Loop.
Wait. Do I need to see?
Do I need eyes?
Do I need to see? Oh, fuck, wait. Oh no. It says willing creatures. That's not what I want.
Down to clown.
To read. Okay, change of plans.
We're gonna punch the dog.
I think
It's
we
not
should
a
fail
dog.
the potion.
Well, sorry, but first of all, can you clarify? Is the light spell come with you, or have you dismissed it?
Okay, I'm going to be hiding here with the light.
I guess she went there. And she's casting Mage Hand?
So if you're where you are, Riley, the light will have drifted behind you, and the light will have thrown down into that area.
Oh,
Or
that's
if-
not a wall.
No, here it is rope curtain. It's rope line.
Okay.
So Varley and Precious are currently basked in a bright light.
Okay, I'm turning it off.
Okay.
Oh no.
Guys, I'm gonna keep close to you because I can see shit.
Okay, so let's have a look. What are those stealth checks? Let me just...
I think I have
27 for me. Oh, that's a lovely
Wrong
name.
button. Where are we?
Ah,
Oh wow.
I love that name.
whoops.
Fills me with confidence.
You
Yep,
hear a- you
I
hear a
heard
growl.
Holly, I need the potion.
Riley's gonna pass the potion over to Precious.
It's onto the Mage Hand. Now, Mage Hand approaching dog.
So you basically, instead of doing the whole dosing and blowing it, you're just smashing this down and trying to just engulf it in it.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Roll me
So you're
68.
Woohoo!
Come on, roll hot, roll hot, roll hot. Let's go.
Oh,
Nah, it's not gonna work at all.
it's not going to work. The liquid, the vial smashes. And
Maybe should have softened up first.
We should have softened it up first. We're just really terrible at making plans, guys. Oh dear.
roll
Oh
initiative.
dear.
All right.
dear.
Would we like to take 5 quickly before we get into this next
Where are
combat?
we at? I suppose. Yeah.
Okay,
We'll be
sure.
back. We'll be back in 5 minutes, everyone.
Sounds good.
Take 5.
Oh no, bad rolls.
Terrible rolls.
Oh no!
Great. Awesome. I'm gonna be
Oh.
eaten by a giant dog.
Back in
That's
5.
Giant death dog.
So, I will take us back. Hello. We are back from our 5-minute break. Combat had just started.
Oh dear.
You hear more growls and barks from below after the first one. And
Holy-
enough that you realise what sounds like 4 dogs.
That's 4 heads to
Four.
pat.
4 dogs with more than 37 HP.
Oh,
Ooh.
clears the gap. And it leaps out. Oh, sorry, I completely forgot that it was still marked as hidden even though I added it on the other combat tracker. And it is going to bite out at Precious.
Hits.
First one hits.
Oh dear.
As it bites, has it prompted you for anything, Precious?
It has. It has.
Yes. Make the saving throw, please. Oh, okay. That's fine. And it bites again. These 2 heads gnashed.
Hits.
Save and throw again, please. Oh, good. Very good. From behind it. This one. Latching onto Varley. Well, wheeling on Varley.
Oh no.
First bite. Misses. Second bite. Hits.
Oh no.
Ooh, not much damage, but it'll prompt you for a save and throw as well.
Alrighty.
These dogs just have you up against the wall, a pair of you biting away these 2 heads. As one withdraws, the other one snaps in. It is relentless. Precious, it's you. What you doing?
Crikey. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna innately cast Bane, targeting both dogs. So they need to make a charisma saving throw, and hopefully fail.
Let me just check something.
Great.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
So this is not great because it's concentration, but they
Both are
now have
baned.
to distract. Yes.
Okay, good to know. I'll remember that. Anything else on Precious?
No, not at the moment.
Okay, Varley, it's you. Riley, you're next.
Bali is going to move forward and try and help out Precious, and they are going to swing their longsword twice at this death dog. An 8 hit. Oh, it hits. Okay. And you know what? Let's spend 1 key point to try and do a stunning strike on them. Where's my stunning strike?
On which one?
Strike. The one I just hit.
Okay.
So it needs to make me a save. And hopefully with Bane.
Hold on, I should have done that. First of all, minus 1d4, but also advantageously, which for some reason it didn't give me a chance to do. So first, roll 1d4. So we are subtracting 3. But then let's roll it again. So another constitution. So what is the DC?
DC will be 14.
Oh, so it's fine, man. Yeah. Even without the advantage, it's fine.
Unfortunate. Okay. And then they're going to follow up with another longsword attack on that death dog.
You're targeting... Oh, that's Precious. Sorry. Misses.
And they're going to do an unarmed strike on the death dog.
Misses.
This is not great, pals.
Riley,
Okay, well,
you can't see what's happening. You can just
Yeah.
hear all this commotion in the dark ahead of you. It sounds like there's at least 4 or 5 dogs down here, and all you can hear is the panicked cries of your companions.
Well, I am turning the light on.
Oh, okay. So that's your action, is it?
Yes, it is my action. And as a bonus action,
And
I
you just
will
see
roll-
these 2-headed beasts
God. As a bonus action, I will draw my bejeweled dagger, imbue it with my psychic energy, and it glows with heat. And that is all for now. And it costs 2 seconds. Yeah.
So that's all you're doing, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Top of a round. Dogs. This dog continues attacking Precious.
I mean, just assume that they both hit.
Well, it should be... is it probably for concentration? Oh, actually, sorry. I should have done minus 1d4, shouldn't I? Which I think still would have hit unless
Yes.
your AC is 16.
Nope.
Yeah, okay, so damage, how was your concentration? You maintain. I'll bite a second time. This one I will do the minus 1d4. Why is it on 2 concentration save? Oh, yeah, of course.
Because one is
So, yeah, one is the save.
concentration,
Yeah, I know which is which, and you're fine. Second bite comes. Misses.
Oof. Okay.
Next dog. Going to continue on Varley.
Oh, I saw the 22 and thought the dog crit on Precious. Oh, phew.
No, it's
no.
my concentration.
Oh, phew.
First bite misses. Second bite. Ooh, hits.
Oh.
No prompt of concentration from you. Oh. As the bite comes away, you just feel an unpleasant warmth pulsing in your arm.
That's not good. Anything happening?
You have a disease. Precious, it's you.
This is real bad. Are these intelligent creatures?
How
We
much
know.
does Precious know about deaf dogs?
Nothing. Okay, well, I mean, this is... okay, her nails kind of elongate and start spewing out horrid green-black ichor as she's going to target one of the dogs, the one in front of her, and inflict wounds.
Ooh, okay.
And I'm running out of tricks, guys, so...
Come on.
No!
Do you have
Oh my
inspiration?
god. No, I don't have inspiration. I give inspiration. Here, in fact, take it.
Take it, I want nothing to do with this.
Oh. Okay.
We are in a real bad spot. That's it. That's her action and her bonus action. I'm assuming the movement will inspire an opportunity attack, but it might be better than 2. So she's going to... Can I back up through Bally? Well, that...
It will encourage... If you were to move to, for example, there, you would get an attack opportunity from this one.
Just one, not the other.
Yeah,
as
because you haven't left this one space if you move to there.
well. Okay, I'm gonna assume that 1 attack is better than 2 attacks, so I am going to move.
Okay, so as you go, you take a bite from this one.
Come on.
Just tries to get its bite
Minus
around.
D4.
You. Pardon?
Minus
yes,
D4.
thank you. Thank
Minus
you.
D4.
Yeah,
Oh.
still hits.
Yeah.
Which will prompt concentration and a disease saving throw.
Okay, Bane's still up.
So,
Bane's up.
Bane is up, but you also feel that same lingering unpleasantness. as my teeth pull out from around your calf. Anything else precious?
Nope.
It is Varley.
All right. I was trying to conserve resources, but I think that's a bit past time now. They are going to
Riley, you're
swing.
next.
Let's go for the one that could. Ooh, action coming. They're going to target this one, swinging twice with their longsword.
Okay. Oh.
Luck's run out.
Hit stone. Hit stone.
And that's going to be another key point for a stunning strike. Does this proc a save for you?
It does, but it should be advantageous, which for some reason it is not prompting me for. So let's ignore this one, and I will roll. Is it con save? Yeah, where are we? Yeah, DC 14 Constitution saving throw. Yeah. So I roll another one. This one will not be advantageous. Are the saving throws minus 1d4 from Bane? I can't remember.
Yep. Yep, they are.
It is stunned.
Yes. All right. Okay. All right, we can all tunnel down this thing. It is stunned until the end of my next turn. So let's all pile in on here now. And Vali is going to use her bonus action to do an unarmed strike on this one. Do I want to do another stunning strike here? That'll be my last key point, I believe.
Decide?
No, not this time.
Okay. Is that Vali's turn? Yeah, Riley, what are you doing?
Okay,
Let's focus on
Riley
getting this one here.
will cast Enhancing Surge on Valley. And Valley, you feel a cold, fresh breeze on your face, and you feel energy coursing through your body. And you gain a bunch of things. You gain 1d6 temporary hit points.
Alright.
And you deal 1d6 additional damage the next time you deal damage. And on top of all that, you gain an additional action.
An additional action?
Jesus.
That can be used only to take dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
Oh.
Oh.
I was going to say, Jesus Christ. Anything else from Riley?
No, that would be it.
Okay. Top of the round. This dog is stunned. It does nothing. Next. This dog is not stunned. It attacks Varley twice. Oh.
Minus
Oh, no.
4.
Minus
D4.
minus 1d4, but a crit's a crit.
God damn it.
Conveniently, those temporary hit points carried me most of the way through that.
Yeah.
Do I still need to make the save if I've already failed once? Or is
No.
Nah?
Well, it'll prompt you, but so just mash it, but it doesn't actually matter. And then another bite comes. Oh, that's twice that's happened this session.
Love it.
Yeah.
Alright.
And as it's sort of biting and harrowing, no, in fact, no, it's going to remain where it is. Precious, it's your turn.
How's it looking? Is it looking hurt
Which
at
one?
all?
Which one?
The one that's attacking Valley.
It looks got a couple of wounds on it. It seems fine in itself.
This one is stunned, so you can make
Yep.
range attack without disadvantage, even though there's someone in your space. So,
And is that even though he was gonna get out of stun anyway, right at the end of your turn?
yes, but
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna.
might be good to just get rid of it now.
Okay. So I'll attack the stunned one with Eldritch Blast. Don't get advantage or anything because it's stunned, right? It's just normal.
No,
so-
you would get disadvantage, but it's negated by the fact that it's stunned.
It's further than 5 feet, though.
Yeah, but this one's right.
But yeah,
in
there's an
your
enemy
space.
that's engaged with you.
Oh, right. Right.
First one hits. You see all 4 of its eyes just focused on you as these spells. Oh, you kill Varley!
No!
Okay, anything else on Precious?
Yeah. Crikey, do I move? Do I not move?
Might be good for Riley to get in here.
Yeah,
Riley has some
I'm
melee
going to move. Yeah, I'm gonna move.
Okay, as you go, this one quickly snaps its head and tries to bite at you as you step away with its reaction. It
Hit.
manages to hit. Oh, well, wait,
Minus a
minus
D4, which
1d4.
still hit. No, it'll hit.
Really? Even with
Okay.
4? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've got a 13 AC.
Ooh. Okay, so Precious stepped out. Varley, it's your turn.
Oh, Bane's down. Alright.
Bane's off.
Oh, okay, right.
Vali is going to try and focus on the one that's stunned and get rid of it as quickly as possible. Advantage longsword attack. Oh!
Oh, that's a
Remember to add 1d6 to the damage.
That's really frustrating because it would have been crit damage anyway, wouldn't it, being stunned?
Nope.
Oh.
It just
Incapacitated. So yeah, incapacitated, isn't it?
That is
Tell me how you kill it.
17 damage.
A powerful,
dog
a
is
decisive blow that. Everything came together for that.
As the dog is stunned, Vali is going to swing their sword and take the dog right down the middle and separate its 2 heads.
Anatomically impossible, however, very cool. It falls to the floor in several dead pieces.
They're going to swing again with their longsword on this one, not at advantage. But a 12 hits for versatile. And... oh, good rolls at last.
Very big damage on that one. 14 damage on a longsword strike. Whew.
Max damage plus dex.
Oh.
And then they're going to kick it in the jaw with a bonus action.
It's looking bad. Riley, it's you.
You can do it.
Come on, Riley.
Alright. I come in here and I swing my dagger.
Yeah! Goblin noise has come back.
Oh my god!
Oh!
Yes, I'm not. Fuck.
Oh!
It misses!
Oh, wait. Oh!
Fuck!
Did you roll that advantage or something? Why did 2 dice come up?
No, I'm
luck.
lucky.
Oh, of course. Oh!
How
Not
dare
that
you.
lucky. Yeah,
How
misses.
dare.
Just is that all you can do?
Probably. All of my enhancements are on damage, so
Okay.
yeah, I just get a side point and that's it.
Okay, the death dog continues trying to just assault the person it's focused on. It is going for Varley still. Oh, first one misses. Second one.
Oh.
Second one hits.
Oh, Bane. Alright. Uh-oh.
It will remain there. It is a single-minded creature, even though it has 2 minds. Precious, it's you.
I'm going to blast it.
I'm gonna blast it.
You'll blast. Yeah.
Oh, God, crikey. I'm so upset at these stupid dogs.
Tim, how you kill it?
Die! The hair is gonna wrap around each of their throats and strangle them
Jesus
until they fall unconscious and upside up with their legs up and tongue rolling out. She's angry.
Falls to the floor. It is one dead dog.
Oh dear.
There might be more.
Oh, it's gonna peek the corner.
You see into a large open chamber bisected by a stream that runs northward and fills the area with the echoing sound of rushing water. You can see, or can you? One moment. You can just see Varley, wooden sort of scaffolding, and what inside this cave appears to be like a wooden shack or a cottage that's been built at the other end, and you can see faint like lamplight through a window. Despite being in a cave, there is a house in here.
Now, not to metagame, but I feel like we're approaching the boss room.
Can we set it on fire?
Remember when we were talking?
Oh, sorry, we end the combat order as well.
Do you guys remember when we were talking to Furkrag? He said that the Algos, the druid, he was making a home in here. Maybe that's his home.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Well, you need some rest, Valley.
Oh, okay. If you're sure. I should remove the goblin sus potion.
Do you think we have time to rest?
I don't know. I don't know. Vali's going to look at their arm. Does the disease, or like, is it rotten
It is.
or
It is
something?
red around where the bite was.
Ooh. Can I try and identify the disease or something, or this thing? Is it
Do you have
anything like...
any particular medical background? Are you proficient in medicine?
I am not proficient in medicine, I just have a
Then-
+3.
Then no.
Fair enough. Alright.
What about alchemy? Would that help at all?
No, that would not help.
Okay.
Medicine proficiency would help.
I have medicine proficiency.
Oh, make a medicine check if you would like to. If Varley is happy for you to examine, well, Varley and Precious are happy for you to examine the wounds.
Hell yeah.
How long have I got, Doc?
John Shaw. It definitely seems to be some sort of infection. Riley, you can see, but even like, but you're not sure about the strength of it. But even as you're inspecting Varley's arm and the back of Precious's leg, you notice that the redness very, very slowly, like if you're checking Precious's leg and then you check Varley's arm and you go back to Precious's leg, in the time you were gone, you see that there has been almost like an arm or a tendril of the red spreading out. The way like they draw circles around bites and infections to track their growth, there is definitely a tendril of growth here. Like it is making its way into the bloodstream. It definitely seems to be infection based.
Do you know anything about curing infections here, Riley? Any sort of healing or like magics?
Technically, I have some herbs, but I don't know if I can cure this one. I don't know what it is.
Oh,
I
dear.
could heal one of you with a spell, but
You hear a creak of a wooden door open.
shit.
Vali's going to immediately chug the potion of Precious's healing.
You might as well stop all that talking and come inside and chat a bit more hospitably.
Vali's going to consume Precious's sus potion, which should be
Oi!
1d plus 4. I'll take it.
What does it taste like?
Tastes precious.
Vali drinks it, and their face. Actually, let me find out. Let's find out how it tastes.
As Mac opens his drawer and pulls out his Bertie Bott every flavour beans. Alas.
What's Precious's passive insight?
10.
Vali drinks a potion, and they blink a few times. I think it tastes great.
Oh, really? No.
Yes. Yes, it tastes good.
Oh, awesome.
Good job, Precious.
Are you all deaf?
Change it.
I'll not wait around.
Alright.
Should we talk to this guy, though?
No.
I think we should. Vali's going to approach to see the shack.
And you see in the
Oh,
doorway.
that
You see in the doorway of the shack a short dwarf.
Dwarf.
Come on in then. I'll get the kettle on.
Vali's going to look at the others and make a small gesture like, we should probably... Oh.
I thought we were here to, you know. She drags her finger across her throat.
And the lights.
I always do that.
Well, that's just...
A finger to the throat means death.
Vali's going to take a step back and just say, come over here. Come on, Precious. And they're going to wink. Like the really exaggerated kind of wink that makes it immediately clear that it's not a blink, like, trust me kind of thing.
Sure. Precious follows.
And as Precious gets close, Vali will say, if we're at least close, then we can not have to run across there. Maybe he'll throw a spell at us, so let's just...
No, I won't be doing any of that. And you were whispering.
Oh. Okay. Vali's eyes go wide.
Moss on the walls, lad. Plants under feet.
Oh. You can see through all that.
I suppose you'll be wanting to have some questions and some answers about... And he slams the door shut. Can you all please roll initiative for me?
Whoa.
As having all failed, well, your passive perception checks, you just hear from above you on the scaffold in as dropping down, making a surprise attack against Riley, is this creature.
Fear. Oh god.
Oh.
Cool. Great.
Marvelous, she says.
Fabulous.
Fabulous secret powers.
Oh no. Our dice.
Excellent. This is going so well.
Well, we're not dead yet.
Yet is a very strong word to use. Okay. There's a troll in the dungeon.
All these beautiful spells I can't
Valley,
use.
it's you.
Wait,
Alright.
he isn't attacking me?
Oh
Yes, sorry, of
that's
course. Yeah, it was attacking you. Thank you for the reminder. That should have happened before combat even started.
Oh.
1 second.
Okay.
Always happy to help.
Okay, thank you. And now it is Varley's turn.
Vali's going to run around here. And can they get underneath the scaffolding here?
No, it's all loaded with boxes and crates. So you can attack with -2 from there.
Actually, alright, from there, does this door open inwards or outwards?
It opened outwards towards you.
Okay. They are going to run over here, and they are going to make their attack on this troll thing. Longsword Uno.
Oh!
As it's doing two-handed.
White honey. Yeah!
And
Your
they're
blade
going to-
cuts very easily from hip to shoulder. And digs deep. This thing looks very badly hurt, even a single strike.
Oh, okay. And then they are going to go for a second strike.
Misses. Digs in the post of a scaffolding behind it.
An unarmed strike on this fellow. As they strike it again. And
Ooh!
they shove a punch into the gut and try and shove it back a bit.
You kill it.
Oh, okay. That was that was unexpected.
That was
And Vali's going to lean against this door to try and brace it. And stop River Trim from opening it.
Okay.
Or, actually, Vali's going to look at the others and say, do you want me to hold the door open? Or hold it closed?
Open, I think.
Okay, then Vali's not going to brace the door.
Nothing. I don't know. There's nothing else here.
Oh, okay, I guess Vali will open the door then. Never mind. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
It's locked. You know, I probably could have seen that coming. Anyway, Riley's turn.
Shit.
Right, what we doing?
That's a good question.
And Precious, you're next. Come on, Ryder, what's it going to be?
Precious has some arcane energy in her hair that is willing to break this door.
Okay. Can I target the door without targeting Vali?
Narratively, yes.
Okay.
Come on, Riley.
Okay, I will try to elementally blast the door
Okay.
because it's not psychic damage, so technically makes sense. I think.
Its AC is 12. Excellent. Roll your damage.
Well, that's great. Really?
Oof.
Oh my god!
Oh dear. A bit of moss on the door burns off.
Wait. I'm adding 5 because I have balance of power, and I can add 5
Okay.
to
It's-
damage.
The door looks slightly damaged.
Shit. Okay, yeah, that's.
Anything else from you?
That's that for me.
Okay, Precious, it's you.
Precious hair just bangs against this door like fists.
First one doesn't seem to land in any significant way on the door the same way that Riley's blasted. The second one does. Hits much better. Roll some damage. The door looks in a fairly bad way. It starts to sag off its hinge a little bit.
She's going to move to the other side of the door, just not to be in the line of fire.
Okay.
If the guy decides to open here, I assume there's no windows or anything, right?
There is one window, quite a small, what you'd get at the top of a basement level window.
Right.
Like one that
So she's
someone
gonna-
small could get through if it wasn't like 10 foot up.
Cool. And
Okay. Top of the round. The hair on your necks, on your neck stands up for just a moment, Varley.
Oh, no.
Well, all of you, actually. As let's just calculate the damage first. Yep. As the door and this segment of wall are blasted out, debris is flung in your direction, and you're all caught in a powerful blast. As you cast Thunder Wave.
As the door explodes, Volley's still sort of just standing there, half braced against the door, and the wall falls down around them. Like one of those.
How were your saves? Anyone who failed their save is pushed 10 feet away.
It says we all succeeded.
Nice.
The lion failed.
The light and the dead Grimlock. And then he is going to step back, and he will... You should not have come here. It wasn't a good idea. And he twists and turns into a huge, horned, fanged frog. Varley, it's your turn.
Huh. Okay. Beginning to wish I had some key points left. Alright, let's see. Horned frog, probably not vulnerable to anything. Alright, Volley is going to run up here and let's go.
You just need to change one thing in before you attack, but should have transferred over. Done. Okay, go on.
Alright.
Good to go.
Longsword attack.
It hits, but the sword just scrapes along hard, scaly hide and gets no purchase.
They're going to swing again with the longsword. And their sword's just not getting anywhere on this scaly hide, and so they're just going to spin it around, grab the blade, and try and whack it with the pommel, which is narratively an unarmed strike. And that will be a 7 damage, my lord.
The concentration shouldn't be... Oh, yeah, that's fine. Oh, it should have been advantage. That's a pain. We roll the advantage. Roll the con again. That's a little frustrating. Okay. You see the hide seems to fade a little bit.
Oh. Interesting. That's
It's fake druid. Fake druid.
Okay, Riley.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck him up, Riley.
Oh my god, that is a big frog.
Sorry, Varley as well. I'll give it to you, but Varley and Nikki, you hear... Oh, no, doesn't matter. Continue.
Wait, can you repeat? Discord cut off.
No, it's fine, because I decided not to say what I said anyway. So I stopped halfway through saying it. It's all good.
Okay. So I use Elemental Blast on the frog. Amplified once. And I miss.
Just bounces off its hide.
Oh, that's not great.
What else, Riley?
That's all I can do.
Okay. Precious.
Precious moves, bonus action, Hex. Wait, do I need to attack it? No. Why is it? It's prompting me to attack it, but it's not an attack. It's just a thing.
Might be
So
because
never mind.
it has an attack. No.
And then blast.
What is the ability you are fucking up with Hex?
Strength, please.
Okay.
Strength.
First one goes off for hide.
God, I'm such a terrible roller.
Second one.
Insane.
Probably hits. Yeah.
Orbit.
That's plus the 1d6 hex.
Okay.
So that's necrotic damage and force damage.
Anything else from you?
No. Well, maybe I'm gonna step back.
Okay. It is going to bite out at Varley. Just comes bearing down on you. Oh, and probably does nothing. It misses.
Well, he's gonna backpedal away from these giant. Are those giant like? I thought that was just like drool, but are those giant like walrus tusks?
Yeah, there's two giant tusks on it.
Oh my!
And then it crouches down for a moment, and with an enormous bound, even though you see so much wind up to it, Varley, when it takes off, it's so fast you don't even get a chance to lash out, if you get what I mean. And it just lands on the bridge, bearing down on Precious. Varley, it's your turn.
Bad.
Volley is going to run over here, and they are going to jump and spin their sword around with the giant frog / dwarf druid having their back to them, and they are going to bring it down overhanded.
Oh, good.
A versatile strike.
A decisive blow.
And then they are going to withdraw the longsword from the little cut in its back, and they're going to race up and stab down again. Versatile and... Oh!
Well, that's not what happens. That happened very, very quickly on my screen. The frog form blasts in a shower of vines. And in its place, crouched, is Elgos, so I just need to quickly pop something back onto. As he wheels around, wielding his staff, looking furious, but still looks very much in the fight. Let me just add him back in and amend his things, sorry. He had a initiative of, I believe, 23. And that was that, yeah.
And Vali is going to be surprised. If that was wild shape or something else, I think the damage would carry over.
How much carried over? Oh, well, yeah, 1 damage carries over. Very good.
Alright, and then Vali's going to stumble, kind of surprised because they're no longer on top of a toad. And they're just going to try and headbutt the dwarf. Actually, no, they're going to go for a knee. Right into the dwarf's nose, which is conveniently at knee height. And that should be targeted. No longer targeted. Alright, so here we go.
Yep, hits.
And that's their turn.
Okay.
What are those dogs do? How are we poisoned? Sorry.
How is the dwarf doing?
He looks near enough alright. Taking a couple of hits.
Okay. Alright, so I will cast a Savage Surge on Valley.
Oh, what is this?
Something new.
A Savage Surge.
It's just enhancing Surge, but I'm spending 1 side point to make it savage. And you get 1d6 temporary hit points, and the next time you deal damage, you deal plus 2d6.
Thank you. Temp HP applied.
And that's I think that's all I can do.
Okay, Precious.
Like a mad woman, Precious leaps and jumps onto the door, trying to grab onto him with her long nails, and casts inflict wounds.
Okay.
Yeah. Fuck him up, Precious. Oh, Bardic Inspiration yourself. Oh, never mind.
I can't. I don't think that works.
Don't need it.
Oh my god, yes.
It's all coming up, Precious.
Oh, wow!
God.
Wow! So yeah, the nails dig in deep, and there's just this rip, this pulse from you of just necrotic energy. And you see all the vines and the grass that was on him, and the moss that kind of made up most of his beard. It's almost like seeing a blight spell in action. It just all withers in a matter of seconds. And
Can I add a bit of flavor?
Please do.
As she jumps Valley and Riley, for a split second you could have imagined it, but it's almost like her face goes a bit gaunter and her nose a bit pointier, and her teeth just more fang-like, just slightly hag-like as her fingers elongate, and she just jumps on this creature, and then she's back to her precious self, still on all fours on top of this dwarf.
Yeah, and he is thoroughly dead. Didn't even get a chance to cry out or speak. He is just murdered. Most foul. You just see Precious knelt on top, nail deep in this twitching dwarf. And he twitches no more.
Oh, Precious, that was
That was
so cool.
Sorry, maybe we needed to interrogate him. I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me.
Okay.
Well, he didn't seem willing to talk.
I'll tell you as well, he was about to get away. He was about to go back. He was about to go back into Toad. He was going to go Toad and stand and leap into the river, carrying him north.
I was so sure. It's like, fuck, it needs to happen. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
He to go for it.
And he was literally next after you, so he was about to be gone. Oh, that's my recurring villain gone.
That's what happens when you mess with animals.
Valley just pants and sits on their butt right here.
So let me.
And
hold on, sorry. Yeah, you carry on, Mac. But Riley was getting there.
takes a deep breather as the adrenaline rush of everything since the short rest sort of wears off, and the realization of what everyone has done has set in.
Lives have been taken. So Riley, this isn't entirely accurate. The door creaks open. Now, the wall is missing, revealing a small living space. A bed rests in the corner. Its covers neatly set, looking as though they haven't seen much use in the last few days. A small fire pit glows near the bed, foot of bed. Its flame encircled by a wrought iron mesh covered in soot and caked on grease. You see there is another door to the north.
Very probable. I see one chair.
Bali is going to slowly get off their butt onto their knees and shuffle over, almost like crawling, because they don't even have the energy to stand up, over to Elgos, and they're going to try and look for the keys to unlock the cages that we saw ahead near the entrance.
Guys, are you coming?
So, what were you saying so far about keys?
Vali was going to search the body to see if he has a key ring on his belt.
No key ring on him. Not very, very little on him.
Okay. Someone else might have the keys then. Do you see...
Can we search this room?
Riley is you're heading off. You open the door into a dark room, Riley. You do hear, actually, as your light spell catches up, you see there is a single cage in there. Inside which you see Placeholder cowering in the back.
Baby! Look, it's me.
And you see the eyes sort of blink back from the bright light. It is clearly very, very afraid. But there is a slight bit of recognition.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, we found it. We found them. Do we have any? Vali's going to take a step back. Oh, it's probably hungry. Vali is going to start looking through this small room. Is there, like, anything on the shelves that might be, a little jerky snack or something?
There is some jerky, yeah.
Vali's going to grab that and bring it over here and hand it to Riley. Here you go for a placeholder.
Thanks. I will try to. I want to search this desk.
I won't make you make an investigation check, Riley. On that desk, there's a large iron ring that has a number of keys on it, and there's also instead of all those scattered pieces of paper, there is a single large, wide book, what appears to be like a ledger book.
I'm taking the keys.
Mm-hmm.
And I will attempt to calm Placeholder.
And the jerky.
Yeah.
Griffins are carnivorous, right?
You would have seen
I have
that.
no clue.
Would you have seen that Tealwind and Swiftwind and Tealwing have taken both meat and fruit. They are omnivorous. Precious is taking the ledger. Okay.
Hoping there's names in there.
Should I roll for animal handling?
No, you do not have to with your your bond with these this particular family of creatures. It will hesitate for a moment and then readily takes jerky from you.
I was worried.
I will take him in my arms.
Yeah, if you unlock on the cage, one of the keys does open it, and you are able to take Placeholder up in your arms.
Yeah, we're gonna get you home.
Is there anything else that anybody would like to do in these rooms before I assume we fast travel to the cages?
Precious definitely wants to. Whilst the animal handling is happening, which historically has not gone well for her, she's looking for particularly an antidote. For I don't know if they kept these dogs, maybe they had a antidote. But any interesting things that would grab her attention, like the ledger does immediately, a diary, books, information.
Dear diary, this is where I write about all of my crimes. You maybe
or like manuals on beasts.
Yeah, make an investigation check for me.
A what?
An investigation check, please.
Ta-da. Oh, come on!
Okay. You notice that there is a satchel hanging from an iron hook on the wall. Other than that, the contents of the shelves in the room are just jars, herbs, a couple of bottles of mead.
Cool. Takes a satchel.
You feel that it is weighty and contains a number of items. Are you opening the bag to look and see?
Yeah, 100%.
There is a red potion. There is a scroll, a rolled up scroll that shimmers as if magical. There's a hunting trap, 2 nets, an amount of rope that, if you're to hazard a guess, probably wouldn't surprise you if it was around 50 feet, and some gold jewellery and some coins.
Oh, excellent. Well, maybe you can also get some of that silver on the coffers.
Maybe. Valley is going to take... Is this bed still here, or is it just shredded?
Shredded.
Okay, that makes it easy. Valley's going to take some of the shredded remains of the sheets, and they are going to try and tie a kind of... the word's escaping me. Tie it around their bite from the dogs to try and stop...
A tourniquet.
You know. Thank you, the tourniquet. They're going to try and improv a tourniquet.
Yeah, you can do that.
Would
Do
you
you think
let
that's something
Riley
we should
take a
do?
quick look to see how fast the infection is spreading?
That might be a good idea. You know more about medicine than I do, Riley, so this might be helpful if you help me out here. I don't know
Yeah,
I'm doing
sure.
it, just read about this in a book. Righto.
So how does it look? Should I
Make it
roll?
a medicine check, please. Doesn't seem to have changed significantly from how it was before. Only a few minutes have passed.
Okay.
Guys, question. How are we going to... What are we going to do with the baby creatures? How are we going to get them back to Candlekeep?
I don't actually know.
Shall I take you to the baby creatures to save you navigating through the whole map?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Unless there's anything useful in here that we could... I mean,
Well,
there's
a couple of you
there's
made
that cage.
a couple of you made investigation checks.
Yeah.
So,
Was
Look,
Precious
we've got
about to
some rope
suggest?
here.
Was Precious about to suggest putting the animals back into cages?
Well,
Fool
transportation
me
cages.
once.
Transportation cages. Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't know if we can care for all of these because some of these look like really dangerous. Valley says as they look at the young Boulette. And even if we open the cage, I think that creature would probably just run off on its own. So
I think
They're
we
not all going to trust me.
should, like, half of us go back to Candlekeep and get Professor Theo here and the rest and the others stand watch. I wouldn't want to leave them in these caves by themselves.
I don't know.
I'm hoping they went after us.
I don't know. Maybe I don't think we should split up because I don't know if we should go walking around in the forest by ourselves or else we'll get lost. But maybe what we could do is put a bunch of food in these cages so they have some food for a few days, and then return with someone who knows better than us. Unless we just
But
want.
if we leave them here alone and someone comes here and just finds an empty cave full of fantastical creatures.
Or maybe the goblins return? Some more goblins, different goblins? Maybe just one of us goes back and... I don't
And
know.
if something happens on the road.
And I don't know what this disease is, and if it doesn't pass naturally, then do you know any spells to cure disease that you just can't cast right now? Because I don't, and I don't think Tim knows.
I do.
The moss on this section of wall begins to grow up the wall slowly,
Oh?
getting denser and thicker.
On our eyes? But we can see it grow?
Yeah.
I've
At several inches per second, it just begins to carpet up from the floor.
Have I ever seen anything like that before?
I'm just gonna say no.
Can I scratch it away? Like attack it?
Try to.
Yeah.
Your claws
Oh, that's
rake
skin.
across it, and a few fronds of plant life fall. It pauses for a moment before continuing.
Dear,
And after a few moments, when it's thick, it starts to part slightly. And inside,
Like a door?
from inside it, a pale green light begins to emit. Perhaps I can be of some assistance.
Precious, just smiles, kind of goes for a hug.
Yeah, it's not quite appropriate.
Hi, sorry, I just got really excited. It's been a long day.
I smell a great deal of blood upon the air. You've
yes.
scoured this place of these trappers, haven't you?
That's, I suppose, one way to put it, yes.
I'll never hurt anyone again.
I thought you weren't supposed to lie.
What do you mean?
Nothing. I can lead some of these creatures to safety if you wish. And take them under my protection now that you have removed their captors.
That'd be appreciated, but you're pretty smart, aren't you, Fulgens? You know what kind of, disease or something that curse or something that we were bitten by some two-headed dogs.
Yes, I can smell it on you. You should seek
that.
medical attention as soon as you can. That will intensify with each passing day and sap your vitality.
Oh. And then?
And then it won't matter how many animals you saved.
Oh. With
You will
each
return
O
to the
valley.
dirt.
Oh. With each O, Valley starts to slump more and more as they look rather unsettled by the whole event.
Valley, it's okay.
It's okay.
We'll get back home and yeah.
I can take any animal that is naturally born. Everything in here. Oh, no, not that. I shan't be taking that one. He points out the baby beholder.
So what's gonna happen to the baby beholder?
That's
We
not
can't
my-
just leave him behind.
It's not my concern. Kill it then if you want. Take it for a pet, but it'll kill you
No.
later.
Oh.
Let's have a look. No, and I shan't be taking that. It points out like a spellhound pup. Everything else, I can lead to safety. I can transport to its natural environment, each and every one, save those two. They are not of the natural world.
I'm sure someone in Candlekeep will know what to do with them.
You seek to take an eye stalker into the... Well, very well.
Maybe not.
Kill him.
So yeah, Fulgens offers to lead all but two of the creatures to safety. He will basically use his Fey network to redistribute them back to their natural biomes. But
Okay,
he
so I
will,
can safely open.
but he will not take the Beholder or the Spellhound.
Okay, well, perhaps we can. Just two, Valley, you take one, I'll take the other. Riley has placeholder.
Okay, this could go poorly, but I'm between the four of us, I would hope we can take care of two small things.
And he collects his gang of animals that are all unnervingly obedient towards him. They're not like hypnotized or anything, just they clearly seem to understand him on some level and they are organized for him. Well,
Is that fey magic?
it's not magic in itself, it's more... They are of the natural world. They are not as in their own heads as you civilized folk, and so they understand where respect should be shown. You have restored the balance nicely today. I myself have restored some balance. All is well.
Vali puts two and two together. Oh, you killed Odani?
Absolutely. As soon as I left you. Until we meet again. Oh, why is he heading back away from
Thank
Moss
you.
Curtain? The Moss Curtain is here. And he begins to usher the procession of baby animals through the hole in the moss.
Do you know
Thank
if someone's coming for us?
Say again, sorry, Riley?
Do you know if someone is coming for us? From Candlekeep?
I don't. Are you not heading back there yourselves?
We are?
Yeah,
Very
I'm just
well.
concerned about the infection.
Indeed. It is not good. If your two companions perish, then perhaps we shall meet again, Riley. If not, I may see all of you again. Goodbye.
That's...
Riley pales a little bit.
And he steps into the
He
wall,
said days.
and the moss closes
It's okay.
up.
He said we had some days. We just need to hurry back.
Tim, where are you? Tim, we gotta go.
That's a good point. Let me see if Tim has cure disease, because if he does, then out of character, he can just resolve this.
I have lesser restoration, but I do need...
Tim does not. Tim is no good here.
Tim has let us down once again.
Nope.
Let me just check the wording of lesser restoration.
It says disease. I checked.
Yeah, you could. Although it looks like you have no spell slot. Oh, how do your...
Yeah, I spent psi points for level 2 spells.
Do you
I
have
need
much-
2 psi points. I have none.
Oh, then you... Do you get side points back on a short or a long?
On the short.
Okay, so after a bit of resting, which we know it's about a full day's travel back anyway, at the next point that you need to rest,
Yeah,
you
I'm
would
gonna be able,
you
yeah.
would be able to remove. So these diseases can be purged
Okay.
before you're back at Candlekeep.
Good.
So travelling back, you would have come to the clearing where you tied up Odani. You would have found her to have been garroted with a silver trapper's wire. And although having happened less than a day before, plant life seems to have greatly reclaimed the corpse.
Harrison,
Yes.
it is definitely Precious's intention to take Baby Beholder and Baby Spellhound with her. Not sure how that's gonna go, but she will definitely try.
I want to take the baby beholder.
Okay. On arrival at Candlekeep, the staff are interested and interested and curious enough to allow you the novelty of trying to take in the baby spellhound. However, a larger number of staff than you've ever seen, acting more seriously than you've ever seen, descend on you about the baby beholder. They are not messing around. They are not talking. They make it very, very clear just how dangerous that thing is, and that it must be taken and destroyed immediately. That it is not a creature of this world. That it is the bane of magic users. You've been up to Like, you've not even got fully into the tower before this has happened. You've been in trouble before for, sneaking around and hijinks. You have never seen the staff this serious. This is like you bringing a bomb onto campus. Do you attempt to resist them taking this creature?
Well, you won't. After that reaction.
Can we just take him back to the plane he belongs to and set him loose there? Persuading. The
eyebrows go up that make it. They clearly wonder how little you know about the place where beholders come from.
Yes, well, that makes total sense because she doesn't know at all.
Yeah, there is a slight softness to them in that, okay, they clearly didn't know what they were doing, and they've done a very, very good thing. However, this you could tell for them is absolutely non-negotiable.
I think we should maybe let them take this precious, I haven't seen Instructor Zio this cross since that time we made jokes on a Tuesday.
But it's a baby. It hasn't hurt anyone. It's almost like you're predetermining that it will. Precious is clearly... She's not going to fight it, but she's clearly distraught.
I didn't like a lot of things there, but I don't think we're going to win any arguments here, and we're already going to probably be in a lot of trouble for going to that cave, and I don't want to start any more fights with the staff, not after all the fights in that cave. And
why would we be in trouble? We saved placeholder.
I know, and also, I mean...
And a lot of other animals.
I mean, look at Greenkeeper Cusins. He looks upset, and when's the last time you've seen Greenkeeper Cusins upset?
What do you do?
Well,
I'm not
Precious
sure.
is going to... Cutie's on her shoulder. And she's going to, look to Cutie kind of for some guidance.
He puts his palms up and
do?
don't ask me.
we could make a deal. Let's give them the baby beholder if Professor Cusens agrees to give us the mushroom hats.
Vali's eyes go wide for a moment. Oh, that's clever.
But fine, we say fine. Put the hands out for baby beholder.
Precious?
Something deeply within Precious is breaking. And she just sort of looks away, and that's it. She's lost this fight.
I think we did something good there. We got placeholder back, and those goblins were attacking innocent people and taking innocent plants, and
So you've handed it over, have you?
Mm-hmm.
They walk off at arm's length, all the staff together, holding it out, and they just head not into the Tower of Candlekeep, but they just head off around behind it, walking very hurriedly. You can see they are taking this extremely seriously.
I am really fascinated by it.
oh no, they're taking it behind the shed.
I just wonder.
Yeah, Professor Candy comes out.
I just wonder if it feels like its destiny was predetermined. You know?
And
I don't know.
yeah, I know, and I just didn't have it in me to fight anymore today. I still feel kind of bad about attacking all those goblins, even though they... I mean, they attacked us first, and they, I think, almost would have killed us if you guys hadn't been there to help me, so... It doesn't feel great, but I think that's the best we can do.
Yeah.
We at least...
Yeah, that got really close.
We at least helped the Spellhound, and we also helped the other plants with the Fulgen, other creatures with the Fulgens, so...
And placeholder.
Yeah.
A placeholder.
Riley, do you think placeholder should have a different name now, or
No,
are you still thinking about it?
I think it sticks.
Great. You find yourselves not outright punished, but very much required to attend non-compulsory lectures every night for the next 4 nights on beholders and the dangers of the far realm. And perhaps you become a little horrified at realizing just what you are carrying. That they are creatures of insane malice, and that they are the bane of spellcasters. You learn what each and every one of the terrifying tentacle eye stalks can do, and perhaps you all realise that actually you were very lucky it did not destroy you all. Or perhaps you don't. But you are certainly presented with all of the information about their personality, their their emotional instability. They cannot be bonded with. A whole lot of information. However, you do have a Spellhound puppy.
Hell yeah.
I'll give it to you. The Spellhound puppy will not be coming with you on adventures, but it will be a resident of the dormitory floor.
Yeah! Oh, yeah.
Would you like to name the Spellhound puppy? Or you can think about that for next time if you want to.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
just
never
gonna
think
get
Task
about
with
it.
me. Do not leave this task with me.
Yeah, placeholder and this day is called... Oh, where's No Name? Placeholder is reverently returned to its parents, I presume,
Oh yes.
who are again. In fact, I would imagine. I say this differently. They probably would have flown out to you as you were even approaching Candlekeep before your interaction with the beholders. They would have absolutely just come bearing down on you, and would have shown the appropriate gratitude that these non-verbal creatures are able to. Until eventually one of them very gingerly picks up in its beak, in its front paws, placeholder before taking off and fly. You see them fly back up to the eyrie, the 3 of them. You feel that you have done a great deal of good. In your downtime, would Precious be reading the ledger?
Oh yeah, 100%. She's going to try to work with any faculty or staff to sort of work out who these people were.
Yeah,
and
it is
you kinda like,
absolutely a ledger of transactions of animals requested, reasons why. Even though the why is normally things like exotic pet, animal fighting, spell component, alchemy reagent, other.
Oh, no.
Other is often underlined. Ritual sacrifice is listed.
is there the name of the client?
They do often have names of a client, although they are understandably often pseudonyms.
Right.
One of the names is VY Yellowcrest Manor. And you would know that Yellowcrest Manor is a building within the town of Candlekeep.
Ooh.
And that was only 2 entries ago. And
Ooh.
you saw that it was listed as unicorn foal sacrifice.
Oh.
Fun!
So, how we arrive at that, we'll sort out in Discord. But the next session will involve you going to that place.
Okay, great.
That is the
Sounds
next.
great.
That's the next official Candlekeep adventure, but I've significantly changed it to tie into this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Cool. That's really cool. Thank you.
Thank you
How
very
did,
much.
how did we find that?
Do we level
That was
up?
fun.
For the next one?
Yes, we level up for the next one.
Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much, everybody, for the last of what was our little 3-arc side content. None of this is the official Candlekeep Mysteries content. We just threw it in to bulk the adventure out a little bit. Next session, we'll sort out when it's going to be, and we will be getting back into the proper, he says, adventures. But yeah, thank you very much.
And thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I have started a raid over to another channel, so our viewers, we were raided by TPK Roleplay earlier. I'm going to send people back there.
Thank you, TPK
I have sent
Roleplay.
them.
Thank you, TPK Roleplay.
But yeah, thank you very much, everybody.
I forgot. Question. Yeah, are we level 7 next or 6?
7, I believe.
Okay.
Nice.
I think it was-
Evasion time.